Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Matt's one-car, two-bedroom apartment with a home office/home gym insurance. We're good at Nick's SUV and farmhouse with a remodeled kitchen/art gallery insurance.
And we're good at the Wilbur suburban home with the two-car garage/rehearsal space insurance.
Have you seen my hockey socks?
Have you checked your sock drawer?
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
At Moser Motors, we got you covered. From plug-in hybrids to full electric vehicles.
From small trucks to the F-150, all the way up to Super Duties, Moser Motors has got you covered.
From small SUVs to mid-size SUVs, up to large SUVs, Moser Motors has you covered.
And be sure to come in and check out our lineup of Lincolns.
Heavy-duty mechanics trucks with welders, air compressors, and cranes. Dump trucks in every size. You need to move a couple thousand gallons of water? We got the truck. Full commercial shop for your heavy truck service needs. When you think about it, Moser Ford has a vehicle for almost every single application.
Sharing happiness, displaying confidence, and promoting health. Your smile does a lot for you.
And at Riverstone Dental, we make smiles happen.
Across 2 locations at Riverstone Dental, our compassionate dentists and caring staff provides unparalleled care to patients of all ages. Using the latest technology and procedures, we offer an extensive list of general dentistry services. Whether you're stopping in for your routine cleaning and checkup, or you need restorative care, including implants, crowns, bridges, and more, we'll provide quick, comfortable care. Additionally, we perform orthodontic procedures as well. With traditional metal braces or the convenient Invisalign system, we can help you perfect your beautiful smile. Riverstone Dental. We make smiles happen.
At Fisher Dental, we fix teeth. We also develop relationships with our patients and create lifelong friends.
Here at Fisher Dental, we clean, extract, and fill teeth. We also make crowns, bridges, partials, and dentures.
At Fisher Dental, we like smiles. And remember, we've got your back.
And your teeth.
In a world worried about the next post, next purchase, next minute, what if we focus on the important over the fleeting? Invest in what lasts. With Everence, grow a fresh outlook to your financial future with financial services rooted in enduring values, faith and purpose, community and love, sharing and giving. Join Everence and make an impact.
It's game day, a time to focus on the excitement and not to worry about your insurance coverage. With Indiana Farmers Insurance by your side, you can step onto the field or into the bleachers with true peace of mind, knowing your coverage is handled by local agents who care about your business, your auto, your home, and your farm as much as you do. Local insurance, local agents, here for you. Now that's what we call teamwork.
On a winning team, players get the job done right the first time. At Helena Chemical Company, getting the job done right is the only job we have. During the growing season, we show customers how to grow stronger, more profitable crops with the Helena Acre, a production system that achieves higher yields and greater returns. A key product on the Helena Acre team is Hydrahume, an organic acid that gives crops a better chance to take up more nutrients and moisture for stronger returns at harvest. To learn more, go to helenaconnects.com.
Good evening, football fans, and welcome to Starfire Field. It's senior night in Berne, Indiana, and you're watching Witness Media's exclusive coverage of South Adams football. Tonight, the Starfires, sitting at 5-3, look to finish their regular season strong and send their seniors out in style. Across the field, the much-improved Southern Wells Raiders, 2-6 on the season, have come to town looking to play spoiler and continue their program's surprising upturn in the 2025 season. It's a chilly October evening, but you can feel the heat building for this matchup, a classic Wells County-Adams County showdown that's been one-sided lately, but always charged with pride and passion. Over the last 40 years, South Adams has taken 30 of the 45 meetings, including a dominant 58-0 win last season. But tonight, the Raiders are here to write a different story. Coach Blake Blaker, in his second year at the helm for Southern Wells, brings a gritty young squad that's been battle-tested all year. Despite a tough loss last week to Heritage, 42-7, these Raiders have shown flashes of promise, including 2 conference wins this season, their first in the ACAC since 2019. And they're hungry to make a statement tonight against one of Class A's top teams. Meanwhile, Coach Mosier and the Starfires are rolling. Mosier, in his 11th season and holding an impressive 85-41 record, has his team playing confident football after last week's 51-14 rout of Woodland. Ranked 5th in the 1A Sadrin ratings, South Adams is a team built on speed, execution, and senior leadership. And tonight, those seniors will be celebrated for everything they've poured into this program. It's been a season of growth for both sides, and while the numbers favor the Starfires, as the saying goes, that's why we play the game. On senior night, anything can happen. So buckle up, folks. It's Friday night under the lights. The crowd is fired up, and the postseason is just around the corner. This is small-town Indiana football at its finest. Southern Wells versus South Adams, right here, right now on Witness Media. When we come back, we'll welcome in former Starfire lineman and longtime assistant Jeff Lehman. Jeff and I will preview the season ahead as well as tonight's matchup between the Raiders and Starfires on the Sprunger & Sprunger pregame show. After a word from our sponsors, you're watching South Adams Starfire football on Witness Media.
During high school, he also participated in wrestling for 1 year and baseball for 4 years. After high school,
No, I don't. It pretty well took care of it. Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause.
Thank you.
Building people's dreams for the past 19 years, Marquee Builders offers a complete design build experience. Whether you're looking to build a new home or just update your existing home, we offer a full range of construction services to Adams and the surrounding counties. If you need help visualizing your project, we have a full-time design staff that can work with you to create the look of your dreams. Big or small, the attention to detail and exceptional quality is what all of our customers have come to expect. Give us a call for your free consultation or stop in and visit us at our showroom in Berne.
At Freedom Chevrolet, it's more than cars and trucks. It's people. From the friendly faces who greet you to the service techs who treat your vehicle like their very own. And a sales team who listens and cares. It's neighbors serving neighbors. That's Freedom Chevrolet. Experience the difference today at Freedom Chevrolet in Bluffton.
When you walk through our doors, you'll find smiling faces, exceptional service, and a sense of family. With trusted financial solutions tailored to you. Discover the difference today. Financial Partners Federal Credit Union. Member NCUA. So you think you found the right guy on social media? It could be that person isn't who you thought they were. If you don't give out your personal information, you won't be a victim of fraud. A message brought to you by Financial Partners Federal Credit Union. Member NCUA.
Since opening Miller Land Surveying in 2005, we've grown to not only service Adams County, but the entire Northeast Indiana region. Business growth has led us to expand with additional field crews, advanced technology, locations in both Monroe and Fort Wayne. Miller Land Surveying partners with various clients to aid in residential and commercial real estate transactions, development of schools, industrial parks, subdivisions, various commercial development projects, and more. At Miller Land Surveying, precision and professionalism is where we draw the line.
Do you know all of the services provided at Decatur Hardware and Rental? We're a U-Haul dealer. We fill grill tanks, test pool water, custom mix paint, cut keys, ship UPS packages, cut glass, rent tents, tables, and chairs, a trencher, skid loader, tractor, sod cutter, scaffolding, and so many more items. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, or paint. Decatur Hardware and Rental can make your project much easier to complete. Decatur Hardware and Rental, across from the Bungie plant, do it best.
Mitchell Enterprises Corporation is a trucking and feed sales company located in Bluffton, Indiana. Owner Luke Bright is a lifetime resident of Adams County and proudly sells a variety of show feeds and supplements. Sunglow and Linder show feeds are the most popular among other supplements and livestock care that they stock daily. Mitchell Enterprises would be happy to help with any of your feed needs and are always looking to hire CDL drivers in the area. Contact Luke and his team at 260-353-1050 or check them out at mitchellenterprises.com.
If you're looking for new flooring, K&N Carpet has been locally owned and family operated for over 50 years. Owners Mike and Ella Clifton, along with their amazing staff, take great pride in serving you. Check out our showroom for a variety of manufacturers and distributors consisting of carpet, hardwood, ceramic, laminate, vinyl, LVT, and area rugs. K&N Carpet is the only Mohawk floorscapes dealer in the Fort Wayne area. So give us a call at 260-639-3591 and come see the experts in flooring at 12108 US 27 South or check us out on Facebook.
Come see us at Gia & Co Boutique in Berne, Indiana. We offer women's clothing with inclusive sizing, accessories, and more. We are open in store Tuesday through Saturday with new arrivals every week. Or you can always shop with us online at www.giaandcoboutique.com. Make sure to follow us on all of our socials to keep up with all things Gia. Our team cannot wait to see you in store soon to help with all your fashion wants and needs.
Rooted in the community and backed by extensive experience, Adams Health is here to diagnose the most complex conditions with care and compassion. We offer specialty care in women's health, orthopedics, sports medicine, urology, gastroenterology, pulmonology, neurology, and more. With multiple locations in Adams County, you'll get the care you need close to home. We see new patients quickly because your health shouldn't have to wait. Visit adamshospital.org to schedule today. Your health is our priority.
Are you in the market for a used vehicle, or are you looking for a rental van or trailer? CMA Truck and Auto provides a variety of vehicles in a variety of price ranges, and Swiss City Vans offers rental services for a range of equipment. We invite you to visit us in person at the south edge of Berne on US 27, or to visit us online at cmatruckandauto.com, where you can sort our inventory by price range. You can also visit our Facebook page, where we keep in touch with our customers and promote giveaways. Enjoy the vehicle buying process without hidden fees or high-pressure sales at CMA.
At Belmont, your career starts in the classroom. With 16 career and technical education programs, we are the home of the biggest collection in Adams and Wells County. From arts to trade to business. We are Belmont. Good at learning, good at life.
And welcome back here on the Sprunger & Sprunger pregame show, founded by Corey and Allison Sprunger. From adoption to advanced elder law planning and everything in between, Sprunger & Sprunger is a full-service law firm with offices in Berne, Bluffton, Portland, Waynedale, Angola, and Fort Wayne. Visiting Sprunger & Sprunger for all your legal needs is easy and convenient. Welcome in Coach Jeff Lehman into the booth. Obviously, Coach, another pretty easy victory for the Starfires last week, 51-14 over the Woodland Warriors. Never really in doubt, but it did take maybe a little bit longer than many anticipated to get that running clock going. What were your initial thoughts of last week's victory over the Woodland Warriors?
Well, I really think, and I don't think the coaches would disagree with me, I think we're not yet playing our best football. Now, with that said, we were missing our starting quarterback last week. I thought Zayden Bomber came in and did a great job. For a sophomore coming in, playing his very first game. It's clear that he had some pregame jitters going on, but once he got settled in, I thought he threw some really nice balls, made some really good reads, made some good decisions. But there was definitely some growing pains throughout the game, and there will be growing pains throughout next year, I'm sure, with him. But he had some great experience with that game last week. So, whenever you get your starting quarterback out and you got to have a new quarterback in with a little bit different skill set than what maybe Titus has, and that's not a knock on Zayden at all. I mean, you're going to see that next year. It takes a little bit. The timing's going to be a little off here or there, and the receivers got to get used to some timing, and Zayden had to get a little bit used to timing of the varsity receivers opposed to JV receivers. So considering everything that went on last week, not having your starting quarterback and not realizing you would not have your starting quarterback until the day before, I thought last week, we had some frustrations. I think we would have liked to have running clock a little bit quicker than what we did, but I think the game went relatively well.
Yeah, 23 first downs for a game that I like that. That's high standards that you've got there for your football team, Coach Lehman. 23 first downs, 541 total yards, 316 for the first-time starting quarterback, Zayden Bomber, through the air, and then 225 on the ground, the best rushing output that the Starfires have put together. It was a big week for Will Patterson. So it was a complete game. Not perfect, but and a couple of turnovers in there. But for the first time starting quarterback, Zayden Bomber went out there, and really the offense doesn't skip a beat. You can't complain or look down your nose too much on 541 total yards of offense.
Absolutely, yeah. And like you said, it was a nice bounce attack too. We knew we were going to use Will a little bit more than what we wanted, or what we typically have in the past, and that was the game plan. And Will, he responded very well. He had an incredible game. And we were able to use that balance, and Zayden was able to use that run game to his advantage as well in the pass game. So that's exactly how football should be played. Your pass game can complement your run game, and your run game complement your pass game.
Well, we talked about, as we talk about tonight's opponent, Southern Wells Raiders, 2-6 on the year. 1 year ago, it was 58-0 South Adams all over Southern Wells. It was 51-0 by halftime. Things got out of hand early. It was a lot of guys like Somerset, Patterson, Dylan Ramirez had a game last year. Titus Lane. Honestly, the offensive numbers aren't that gaudy, but a lot of guys did a lot of good work and just put the game out of reach early. There was 6 fumbles lost by Southern Wells. That was a big reason. A lot of fumbles in their own territory. South Adams able to capitalize on those early and often. 229 yards rushing that night, 181 yards through the air. So not a very competitive ball game, but you got to hope maybe this year, as you take a look at Southern Wells, one of the more improved teams in the state of Indiana, a team that had not won a conference football game since 2019. They've won 2 this year. They beat Woodland. They beat Jay County. And this is a different ball club than you'll remember in recent years. Coach Blake Blaker's got him headed in the right direction.
Absolutely. Coach Blake Blaker's coming from East Side, so just got a good football knowledge, good football tradition up at East Side. And I'm not sure where he stepped between East Side and Southern Wells, but he clearly – he knows football, and from everything I've been hearing from Southern Wells, he's a kid magnet. Kids like him. Kids want to play for him. So it's been impressive to see what he's been able to do over in Pinedo and in the Southern Wells area. 2-3 so far this year in the conference, 2-6 overall. But like you said, they had a few good years of. I'm not sure they won a game maybe in 2 or 3 years, let alone the conference game. So it's been impressive to see what he's been doing. You're going to see people that know Southern Wells football in the past are going to see tonight and think, wait, this is Southern Wells. Their offense has changed quite a bit,
right.
And you'll see that tonight.
And that offense is led by none other than the senior quarterback, Trey Slusher, 6 foot, 200-pound gamer. He's got just under 1,000 yards throwing on the year, and he's got a good shot before this season's over of going over 1,000 yards on the ground as well. So he can beat you through the air. On the ground, he is the heartbeat of this offense, of this team, and to slow him down is going to be key priority number 1 here tonight for the Starfire defense.
Yes, absolutely. Anytime you got a quarterback that's throwing for as many yards as he has and run for as many yards as he has, it's obvious that he is the guy, the key in on, kind of like the Lamar Jackson type guy who can run with it anytime he wants or throw it. So he's definitely the key that South Adams defense, Coach Steiner and his defense is going to have to contain tonight.
Well, we've got just over 8 minutes showing on the CMA Truck and Auto scoreboard before we kick off tonight's ball game. For no gimmicks and hidden fees, just quality vehicles at a fair price. Stop by CMA Truck and Auto on the south edge of Berne or online at cmatruckandauto.com. CMA strives to offer various vehicles to meet you and your family's needs. We're going to take a quick commercial break. As we pause for the national anthem, we'll be back with more Sprunger & Sprunger pregame show on Witness Media after this.
Krukeberg Auction and Realty of Decatur is dedicated to providing you with a grand auction experience. Their stellar team has over 100 years of combined listing and sales experience, specializing in auctioning homes, personal property, land, farms, equipment, antiques, and business liquidations. Licensed in Indiana and Ohio, call Krukeberg Auction and Realty at 724-7402 or stop by 1030 South 13th Street in Decatur. Make the best choice by making Krukeberg Auction and Realty your first choice for a grand auction and realty experience.
For nearly 70 years, Baumgartner attorneys have provided dependable legal services to you, your parents, and your grandparents.
With both Dave and Nick Baumgartner providing legal services, you can be assured that we'll be here for generations to come. Whether your legal needs include estate planning, estate settlements, real estate, corporations, LLCs, or personal injury, we're here to serve you.
So come and visit us in Berne or call 589-3139. Baumgartner Attorneys, legal services for you and your family.
We plan for everything, always looking ahead to successfully navigate the ups and downs that life brings our way. So why is planning your funeral pushed to the back of the list? The answer to that question is different for everyone. But the staff at Haggard, Hershey, and Zelt want you to know that this process is easy, stress-free, and is a wonderful gift that you can give your family. Pre-plan today. Give us a call at 260-724-7167 to set up an appointment.
Ms. Lehman Realtors and Auctioneers have been serving this great community since 1960.
We are here to help you through all stages of life.
From commercial properties
to auctions
to farmland and equipment
and owning your first home.
We have the expertise and experience you can count on.
Visit us in person or online at mslehman.com.
Understanding our values allows us to make decisions on the best use of money. There's 4 things that we can do with it. We can live, we can give, we can owe, and we can grow. What are we spending money on? What causes are we wanting to support? From an O perspective, debt, taxes. But then growing, what is that we're saving towards? We believe that if we can help our clients manage the O and grow, it will give them great freedom to live and give. Contact us for a free consultation and we'll help you get started.
Did you just see that?
What? I didn't see anything.
I can't believe my eyes.
You should know what you're looking at.
And we're here to help you. Come see Dr. Lehman
or Dr. Bixler
or Dr. Baum
at Lehman and Bixler Optometrists World Headquarters, Berne, Indiana.
They helped us, and they could probably help you.
Trust your vision to Lehman and Bixler Optometrists.
Good call, Raph.
Steel Farms has been the fall season destination for the past 16 years for families looking to spend the day on the farm. Your kids will love visiting the farm animals in our petting zoo, along with the corn maze, wagon rides, concession stand, and outdoor games and activities. Moms and dads can visit the farmers market and then meet up with the kids to pick out that special pumpkin from the pumpkin patch to take home. Steel Farms is open September 27th to October 26th. Visit us at visitsteelfarms.com. Let Steel Farms make memories with your families this fall season.
At Decatur Dental Services, all of our offices provide complete dental care, including crowns, bridges, and dentures, teeth whitening, orthodontics and Invisalign, restorations, preventative care, cosmetics, and sports mouth guards. In Decatur, Botox and Juvederm are available as well. We have offices in Decatur, Geneva, Berne, Bluffton, and Warren to serve you. To learn more about our doctors, office hours, and insurance information, please visit DecaturDentalIN.com or like us on Facebook. New patients are always welcome, as are patient referrals, so contact us today.
When I wear Betsy's clothes, I feel confident. I feel like everything is very flattering. It's stylish, but yet modest. Her actual brand, those are my favorite clothes. Betsy stands out because her prices stay consistent. I like that she keeps her prices affordable, but I also like that it's trendy stuff too. So if you have an event coming up, you can always find something fun, something colorful, something different that not everybody else is going to have.
And we're back here on the Sprunger & Sprunger pregame show. Just under 3 minutes showing on the CMA Truck and Auto scoreboard. Before we kick things off tonight, let's take a look around the Allen County Athletic Conference. And the Adams Central Jets, fresh off another conference title, they are in action tonight against, they're at home against the Woodland Warriors. Heritage is taking the trip down south. Patriots versus Patriots tonight in Jay County. And Bluffton will head north to take on Blackhawk Christian. Not too many intriguing matchups tonight in the ACAC.
Really, I mean, if there's an intriguing matchup, it'd be this game. Southern Wells is only one game behind us in the conference standing. So for kind of a little bit of pride here, this is kind of the game of the week in the conference, I would almost say.
And here come the Starfires. We'll definitely check ahead to sectional play, take a look at the Class 1A playoff and what the path forward looks like for South Adams. South Adams comes in just number 12 in Class 1A, according to the AP poll. And you could always say, what do those press guys know?
Well,
but I don't think the coaches have them a whole lot higher.
We know. I mean, like I said a couple of weeks ago, we don't really pay. I mean, we do pay attention to it, but we don't lose sleep over it. At least most of us. Maybe some of us do, but
coaches have them at number 11th, just ahead of round one opponent Madison Grant. So Madison Grant currently 12th in the coaches poll. South Adams 11th. But you and I, we both prefer the Sagerin ratings, the computer rankings. Takes all the human bias out of it. And South Adams there is the 5th ranked team in Class A. The top 4 teams coming from, I should say 3 out of the 4 top teams. Pioneer has snuck their way in.
Yeah, Pioneer's having a good year.
Yeah.
They're having a great year, absolutely.
Pioneer back after a few years. I think they moved up to 2A for a while after their success factor and didn't have a whole lot there. But they are back. Taking a look at Pioneer, 7-1 on the year. Their only loss was to Knox in Week 2. Knox is 9-0. That's a Class 3A team. I think Knox also has one of the leading rushers in the nation.
Yeah. There's thoughts that he could end up – he's got better stats right now than Derrick Henry had his senior year.
Is that right?
Yeah, and if anyone follows football, you know Derrick Henry's senior year had some insane numbers, and that's one thing. Kind of like Tony Gwynn in baseball. That's the Derrick Henry stats in high school football is insane.
Miles McLaughlin, senior, nation's leading rusher. He's the team's quarterback. He's on record pace, leading the nation in rushing yards and touchdowns. He rushed for over 400 yards in one game and scored 9 touchdowns in a game. I've heard of him, and now I know why. Holy cow.
That's kind of like James Arnold numbers just on the ground.
That's right. That's true.
I mean, if you think that back in 2020, if some of those games didn't go to running clock as early as they did, James could have had those type of numbers through the air.
Taking a look around the area tonight, NE8 matchup. I think the one to keep an eye on is Leo at DeKalb. And besides that, pretty quiet in the NE8. Lures is at Carroll in the SAC. Snyder's at Fort Wayne North. And Clint put a little stumper in there. Mechaniquah for the second straight week is at Rochester in an interesting battle. 7-1, I believe. Rochester taking on undefeated 8-0 Mechaniquah. A couple of teams we wouldn't normally hear of, but those are some pigskin prediction games to keep an eye on here tonight. As we're set to kick things off and wrap up the Sprunger & Sprunger pregame show, founded by Corey and Allison Sprunger. From adoption to advanced elder law, planning, and everything in between, Sprunger & Sprunger is a full-service law firm with offices in Berne, Bluffton, Portland, Waynedale, Angola, and Fort Wayne. Visiting Sprunger & Sprunger for all your legal needs is easy and convenient. And it looks like Joshua Albach will kick things off for Southern Wells. Just not much of a drop there. Just had a one-step run up to the kick there, and that ball's going to go out of bounds. No chance for Patterson to return there. So South Adams will have good field position to start here at their own 35-yard line.
Good to see Titus back in under center, or not under center, I guess. You know our offense, but
so to speak.
Yeah, Titus is back playing tonight. Now, how long will he be playing? I think how the game goes will dictate that. But good to see him back. But again, Zayden Bomber I thought he did a great job last week against a Woodland team who, defensively they bring it, and Zayden did a good job, and that's a great experience. I'd much rather him have that as his game one the next week or next year, week one against a very good Eastside team. So I think last week was a very good week for Zayden Bomber, and next year for Starfire football.
So here come the Starfires going up against the Southern Wells defense that gives up just under 30 points a game. I tell you what, this defense, this is going to be the test tonight. Can they do anything to slow down this passing attack of the South Adams Starfires? Strike one connected to Jax Warner. Jax Warner makes one miss. He's going to be out near first down yardage. I think they've got him marked just shy of the first down, so a good gain of 9. Moves it out to the Starfire 44-yard line.
Like South Adams always does, first few plays, they're really in a hurry. Want to try to get the defense out of sorts.
Again, out of the hands quickly. That could have been a late hit right there. Jax Warner with both knees on the ground on the catch. Good enough for a first down.
For the Starfires on their own 48-yard line.
Is that Hayden Meyer lined up wide right?
Yes, sir.
Quickly again, Jax Warner being featured here early, but that play's blown up. So they had Drew Subler lined up wide right and Hayden Meyer wide left. Interesting formation there from the Starfires.
About the 45-yard line. And a loss of 3 to bring up 2nd and 13.
Trying to use the big fellas out there in space as blockers. And the give this time up the middle. And going to be short of a first down is Patterson.
He will get to the 47-yard line. They'll bring up 3rd and 11.
So it'll be 3rd and 11 here. As the Starfires go trips to the right. Lehman with time, one-on-one, looking for Somerset.
Oh.
And it goes right through the hands of Somerset. Well defended. It was Clayton Peterson, just 5'6", 145-pound senior out there fighting with Somerset. Big advantage goes to Wes on that one-on-one. South Adams tried to exploit that matchup, but a really nice job there. Ball might have been a little bit underthrown, but a good opportunity. There one-on-one, but advantage goes to Peterson. And South Adams will be forced to punt.
South Adams got a little off schedule with that fancy formation they have with our tackles out wide. Missed a block. Jax got tackled for a loss of 2. And
penalty flag on the play.
After that, kind of all out of sorts. Not the start South Adams wanted or needed. Like I said, I mean, we're at the end of the season here, so we got to be playing our best ball.
Starfires. Delay of game. 5-yard penalty.
Yeah, it does just seem like there's been just a play or two. Overall, it's been pretty crisp, but every once in a while there's just a play or two that gets them off schedule.
Right, and you get that in the sectional in the tournament. I mean, good teams are going to take advantage of that. Good bounce.
Great bounce all the way inside the 20-yard line, down inside the 17. Well done there by Will Patterson.
16-yard line.
So Southern Wells will take over. 9:59 to play here in the Graber Insurance first quarter. Call Mark, Toby, Barb, or Kyle for a free quote today. Graber Insurance, your hometown agency. About had to call old Kyle out of the bullpen tonight.
Yeah, he was ready to go. Fortunately, my daughter had a tonsillectomy this morning and added adenoid neck. I don't know how you'd say that. But
don't ask me.
Tonsils and adenoids removed, and she had a good day after the first couple hours.
That's good to hear.
Already had to get on her to quit running and quit singing because the doctor said she can't do that for 2 weeks. And about 7 hours later, she's already doing it. So it might be a long 2 weeks for mom and dad.
Schlusser going to pitch here on the right side, and some running room there for the back. That's Levi Blake, 6'2", 180-pound senior, and a very nice gain of about 6 there on first down. Actually, they're going to give him about 7, it looks like.
Stop made out there by Juarez and others.
See how South Adams responds. You know, offensively, you never want to do a 4-and-out once you get the ball to start the game. And now Southern Wells gets a good 6-yard gain. You give a team you're better than a little bit of confidence with a bunch of high school boys, you never know what's going to happen.
Schlusser looks like he's going to keep it himself here. One of the better players in the conference this year is the senior Trey Schlusser. We talked about it. Nearing 1,000 yards passing, nearing 1,000 yards rushing. Can beat you in a number of ways.
Typical Southern Wells last name, isn't it, Schlusser?
Yeah.
Had a few of those go through. I know I graduated with a Schlusser. Well, not with, but same year. Got to wonder if it's a. I guess I'm to the age now. It could be a son.
Very well could be. Schlusser out of the shotgun here. This is some of the new look stuff that Coach Blaker's been bringing to the Raiders. A lot of shotgun action. That would have been anathema to anything the Raiders were doing in the past. Think of Southern Wells Raiders football. You think of run the ball, run the ball, run the ball, lull you to sleep, and then knock you over the top with a little play fake. They were so good at that right around the turn of the century. Back in the turn of the century. Late 90s, early 2000s.
Well, 2001's when they won state.
Yep.
Really, I mean, a lot of people, and I got some Adams Central friends that might get mad at me here, but really they should have won state 2 years in a row. They had an opportunity against Adams Central in the regional, I believe, or maybe sectional championship. Had the first down. Just go down, and you're going to move on.
So what year was that?
That was
2000?
the year AC went to state.
Wow. And then they were, I think in 99, I think they were undefeated in conference.
Right. They've had some really good years with Coach Lefevre, but and that he didn't go down, fumble the ball. I do apologize if he's listening right now. He's probably putting salt in some old wounds, but Adams Central recovered the fumble, and Ted Hershey field goal won the game for the Jets, and the rest is, as you say, history. That was Adams Central's first state championship.
Southern Wells with a big 3rd and 3 here. Both teams looking to see some early momentum. Can South Adams defense get off the field? Slusher going to keep it himself, and he lowers the shoulder. Look at Slusher go. Not only does he have the first down, but he's going to get all the way to midfield on that 3rd and short run.
Good design play, kind of like a quarterback power to the two-surface side, the weak side.
First and 10 for Southern Wells.
And this is the tough thing. You got I know Coach Mosier frustrated with all the talk of how easy the schedule is going to be down the stretch, and how do you get up for this game when everybody's just assuming it's going to be another blowout like so many have in recent memory in this series. But Southern Wells has come out tonight, and it looks like they're ready to play.
They got something to prove. Coach Blaker's got him going. There's a fumble. That's huge.
The fumble on the play.
And that's what hurt them so bad last year, all those fumbles.
I was just about to say South Adams needs a turnover right here. It needs a big play.
By Caleb Binger.
I think they kind of helped us there, but let's see the replay here.
Exactly what the Starfire defense needed right there. Coach Steiner's defense not only able to get off the field there, even though they gave up that 3rd down. The big turnover here with the ball in Southern Wells territory. And now the Starfire offense, can they capitalize? Lehman looking right downfield. And McCain not sure what happened there.
Pass is incomplete. Intended for Derek McCain.
Looked like McCain just went down.
2nd and 10 for the Starfires.
Had a step, but that ball was underthrown a little bit. Man, that was just hard to see what happened there. I don't know if McCain really had a good look at that football. They go back up the middle here to Patterson, and Patterson trying to move the pile here. Going to gain maybe a couple, but there's a flag on the play.
That's probably going to be a hold, my assumption. Yeah.
Penalty goes against the Starfires for holding.
Hey, Southern Wells came to play, Coach. Southern Wells came to play.
This Starfire offense just looks to be in a little bit of a malaise here. Kind of sleepwalking their way through these first 2 offensive series. Let's see if they can turn it up here, but they've dug themselves a bit of a hole. 2nd and 20. Ball at their own 45-yard line. They've got to get to the Southern Wells 35. And this one's complete to Somerset on the edge. You're going to get that penalty yardage back and a few yards on top of it. Going to make it a much more manageable 3rd and short situation. 3rd and about 5 here.
And we're in the 4-down territory. South Adams will not punt here. They will not obviously kick a field goal. So we got 2 plays.
Lehman back, facing some pressure, and just overthrows Jax Warner there. That pocket collapsed from both sides.
And it'll bring up 4th and 5 for the Starfires.
Quick shout out to our colleague Gary Hendershot. He's down south tonight for the big NASCAR race. He's at Talladega. And Titus goes trips to the left. Good hard count there, able to draw the Raiders off sides.
And the penalty will go against the Raiders. The 5-yard.
Southern Wells only having 3 guys. They're down linemen, and tell you what, Titus had no time that last play. We got to be able to block 3. We got to be able to block 3 down linemen, 3 on 5, really 3 on 6 if you want to include the running back there. If they can get that kind of pressure on Titus with only 3 guys, it could be a long night. So
it'll be 1st and 10 after the penalty. Titus back to throw, has the man, but overshoots him. It was Colbert wide open. Titus just a little off target here in the early going.
Yeah, a little bit. Obviously, he had a week off. He was sharp last night. Right on target. Sometimes it might take him a series or 2 to get going, but he usually does.
Now 2nd and 10. Patterson now goes in motion right to left. They fake it to him. They got the screen set up beautifully. It's to Jax Warner yet again.
Yep.
Warner's got first down yardage, but there is a flag, and there might have been somebody holding downfield on that one.
I was wondering if they're going to call it. I saw it from up here.
By Lane Dollar, there's a penalty flag on the play.
South Adams just can't get out of their own way here in the early going.
The penalty will go against the Starfires for holding.
Right there on the edge. We had him double teamed too. Probably an unnecessary hold.
It'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Starfires.
So now 2nd and 10. From the Southern Wells 35-yard line, pitch goes to Patterson. Patterson tries to make a couple miss. Right now, Southern Wells doing a good job of team tackling, but a better job right there by Will Patterson of just not wanting to go down.
He should have been tackled for no gain, and he just gained 5 yards.
He will get the
phenomenal job.
On that carry, and it'll bring up 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5, got to think 4-down territory right here for the South Adams Starfires. Already 3 penalties on South Adams, and another flag down.
That's going to be offsides. So South Adams has that hard count.
Goes against the Raiders.
Will goes in motion on the first hike, if you will. We're ready to go.
3rd and 1 for the Starfires.
Gets a lot of teams off cue.
Makes it 3rd and short, quickly out of the hand. A little tunnel screen there, connected to guess who? Jax Warner. Got some running room. See what he can do after the catch.
Latest pass is complete to West Somerset.
Plenty for a first down inside the 15 down to the 13-yard line.
About the 13-yard line.
I think that's a play South Adams has got to, when in doubt, like you said, when in doubt, go to Wes. Get the ball in his hands.
First and 10. Oh, what a play. Was he able to bring a foot down? He was not. Great effort there. Our partner here, Jeff Lehman, having some technical issues with his chair. He's gone down a couple times tonight. You doing all right over there, partner?
I just need the old school folding chairs.
Oh, shoot. The hydraulics are they're going. Yeah. They're going on that one. 2nd and 10. Lehman fakes. Is he going to keep it? He's going to try to make something with the legs here, and look at him go. Pushed out of bounds, maybe shy. We'll see where they spot him. I think a good decision there, and that's what we saw the past couple of weeks, the quarterback's ability to run. Last week it was with Zayden Balmer. who had a nice night running the football, tied us a couple weeks ago. Got to keep that in the back of your mind as they give up the middle to Somerset. Look at the pile getting pushed. It's going to be a first down. It'll be first and goal at about the 1.
That was the first test Titus had on that knee. Good to see him look that good going to the edge. But, yeah, I mean, him running the ball, that's something that we've been working on him with. Made a good decision there.
Give it again up the middle, and it looks like 6 for the Starfires, and it is.
West Somerset up the middle for the touchdown.
4:28 to play. CMA Truck and Auto scoreboard has the Starfires now on top, 6-0. After a bit of a rough start, South Adams settles down. Hasn't been real clean here in the early going, but South Adams able to score first nonetheless. We'll see if they can tack on an extra point here. The snap is good. The hold is down. The kick is up, and it is good. 7-0 our score, 4:28 to play. Graber Insurance first quarter. We'll be back after this.
At First Bank of Berne, we believe strong local communities are good for everyone. It's why we invest in the lives and dreams of the people, businesses, and farmers in our hometowns. When you bank locally, our communities prosper because money is deposited, invested, and spent locally. At First Bank of Berne, improving the financial futures of those in our local communities is at the heart of everything we do.
Insurance first quarter. Apologize for the audio issues. We're working through it. We're muddling our way through it here. It's all my fault.
Hey,
I grabbed the wrong headset.
It's early.
I'll take the blame.
It's still early in the season.
Yeah,
You got to give us
shaking off the rust still. I grabbed the wrong headset. I didn't tell our producer. Lack of communication. Strikes again.
Evidently, you may not have been able to hear me, but I usually have nothing good to say anyway, so my father made me aware that nobody can hear me.
I think we're back in action now as the Starfires able to do a nice job there on that kick return. Raiders not even able to get it out to the 20. Looking good. We're back. So we'll see what Slusher and the Raiders can do here. Pretty good work on their opening series before the fumble. See if they can regain that early momentum they had. Remember, they did convert on a big 3rd and 3. Able to keep that drive going, but fumbled shortly thereafter. And South Adams was able to take over the possession in Southern Wells territory and able to tack on a touchdown as well. But the Southern Wells running game looking all right so far. South Adams hasn't been able to really bottle it up as of yet.
They kind of have the handoff, not a handoff sweep, toss sweep. Got a couple pullers out there on the edge.
Stacked up by Herring and others for a gain of about 3. They'll bring it 2nd and 7.
Big game in the Central Indiana Conference tonight. How about Madison Grant? They've got to go up. They know they've got South Adams next week. They've got to go up against Mississinawa this week.
They got a tough end of their schedule for sure.
So Adams was able to contain that one pretty well. Go ahead.
Interesting. I mean, the draw was Sunday night. I'm sure we'll get to that eventually, but if you're a Starfire fan, a Tri fan, or a Madison Grant fan, it's a very interesting draw.
3-yard line.
Yeah, Madison Grant finishes. South Adams finishes their regular season with Jay County, Woodland, and Southern Wells. Madison Grant, they're going to be bruised up. They had to go to Eastbrook, to Alexandria, both losses, and now to 3A Mississinawa, who's 7-1 on the year. That's a tough slate, tough way to finish the regular season.
South Adams fans, I mean, let's say they lose tonight. South Adams fans go, hey, they're on a 3-game losing streak. They're struggling. Well, no. It's
context.
Context. They're playing. They're Adams Central. They're Bluffton, and they're Marion Local at the end of the season.
Right.
When we had them in the middle and the start of our season. So, like you said, they got a rough end of the season for them. They're probably looking forward to playing a 1A school like South Adams. So,
well, you take a look at the CIC right now. Eastbrook, they're the conference champs. They're undefeated if they win tonight. And they, let's see, who does Eastbrook have? Eastbrook's got Oak Hill, so that's not a gimme. Oak Hill's 4-2 on the year. Oak Hill's a good team. Alexandria 6-2, 4-2 in conference. Mississinawa, their only loss was to Eastbrook. So this is a very good conference. Now the bottom of it, not so much. Slusher looking deep here. And he's got a man all by himself behind the defense. Holy cow, just uncovered. How did he get loose back there behind the defense?
Adam Albach, 6'2", sophomore, wide open. Got behind our safeties.
Just uncovered back there. If that ball's thrown
makes the reception
underneath and he's able to run underneath that football, that's 6, no doubt. He had to kind of sit back there behind the defense all alone and wait on that throw to get to him, and no Starfires in the vicinity. Broken coverage right there results in a huge play by the Raiders, and here they come back on the ground, lowering the shoulder.
Trey Slusher, the ball carrier.
That was Slusher. This Raider offense looking quite formidable right here in the early going.
I tell you what, their run game, the South Adams DNs and outside linebackers are going to have their hands full. Southern Wells got things going in the run game too on that edge.
For Southern Wells.
There's some big boys down there on that front.
Absolutely, yeah.
77, 54, 73 down there. They can move the pile.
There you go.
Drew Subler's had enough of it, though.
Well, I was going to say, this is the last play. Subler got through there, and he about had a tackle for loss on that toss sweep. Wasn't able to get there, but I was just going to say Drew Subler is close to making a big play.
That's exactly what this defense needed, a negative play. This running game, like we said, they've had nothing but positive plays. The only thing that hasn't gone right for them was the fumble that they lost.
Mm-hmm. And they're probably in the 4-down territory here. I'm not sure they got a field goal kicker or not, but they got 2 plays to get 3 yards.
Hard count, tries to draw the Starfires offside. Coach Blaker's going to take a timeout, talk about this one, a big 3rd down when we come back here on Witness Media.
Innovative instruction, award-winning programs, exceptional curriculum. At South Adams, we believe in the power of community. Here, we support each other, celebrate together, and treasure what truly matters most: family. We are Starfires.
M&M Market on the north side of Geneva has established a sterling reputation for the food they provide. Over 150 flavors of bratwurst, a wide selection of marinated chicken and pork chops, meat and cheese trays, and a 40-foot meat and deli case full of fresh-cut meats, cut daily. Come and schedule a special event meal for any budget on your next visit. Be sure to check our Facebook page for store hours and in-store specials.
Back here at Starfire Field on a big 3rd down here. Ball at the 19. They need the 16. We'll see what Slusher opts to do here. Go in motion, fake the pitch. Breaks out of the initial tackle there. Minger had him initially, but it was enough to slow him down. And Slusher only able to get back to the line of scrimmage there, so it'll be decision time here, 4th and short.
Stop made by number 55.
And Minger leaving off where he or picked up where he left off last week. About made a big tackle for loss there. Slusher able to break that tackle, but, man, that would have been a huge play. That would have made it 4th and 6, 4th and 7 if he was able to finish that off. But you're right. What he did there was enough to make it a no gain.
We're going to let the clock run out as we wrap up the Graber Insurance first quarter. 7-0 our score. We'll take a break. We'll be back. 4th and 2 after this.
Any brand, any color. You break it, we'll fix it. Nussbaum Mechanical is located just north of Berne, along with over 175 years of combined service in the field. Nussbaum Mechanical offers a wide range of rental equipment and attachments. If you're looking to upgrade your equipment or starting from scratch, whether it's new or used, they can help to find the right machine for you. Stop and see the full line of Gale and Manitou equipment with leasing and financing options available, along with a full line of Manitou parts and attachments. Call 260-589-3802 to find out what we have to offer.
Set to begin the Financial Partners FCU second quarter. Our servant-minded hallmarks of service are care, comfort, and convenience. Find out more about our very competitively priced auto loan rates and CDs as high as 4% APY for 12 months by visiting us online at financialpartnersfcu.org or by contacting CEO Dave Shuey at 632-4245, extension 214. Financial Partners FCU, your place for servant-minded banking for over 60 years. 4th and 2 for the Raiders here at the Starfire 18. Can the Raiders make this a ball game? This play right here will go a long ways toward determining that question. And Slusher hit initially, able to fall forward. Where will he be spotted?
Yep. Got him back. Interesting choice there. Just heard from former Southern Wells coach Gary Paxson. Southern Wells had they got a kicker kicked a 50-yard field goal earlier this year, school record.
Is that right?
Yeah, so I thought maybe they'd be coming out with a field goal, but
think about putting some points on the board there. But hey, I like the gamble
absolutely,
here at this point of the year. What do you have to lose?
That. Thanks, Coach Paxson, for that knowledge. You would think an assistant coach like me would know that, but I missed the special teams part of the scouting report, obviously. My apologies.
Starfires take back over at their own 18. You know, hey, if you don't score there, South Adams backed up, has the long field in front of them, has to march 82 yards. See if they can get their rhythm going a little bit. That one was on time, on target, complete to McCain, first down yardage. And we'll see if this offense can come out with a little more polish here on their third offensive series.
Yeah, the first two drives there. I mean, South Adams scored on one, but still just not a pretty drive, not a typical South Adams drive that you're used to seeing. Really, it was thanks to some Southern Wells penalties.
Trips to the left here from their own 30. Titus looking right, stepping into it. Got his man one-on-one, Wes Somerset.
Oh.
And again, that's pretty good coverage. They're giving him a lot of cushion. But it was Peterson in coverage again.
Yeah, really good coverage.
They're looking
there.
every time you see single coverage out there, no safety help. It's always a good matchup, but that was a big cushion. Peterson gave him probably 10, 15 yards there, able to get a good head start on that 9 route there from Somerset.
Got his hands in there just in time to knock the ball out. Didn't get there too early. Perfect coverage.
Patterson out in motion. Titus looks that way, has it complete to McCain. I don't think anybody's going to catch him. Look at Patterson.
Good job,
blocking
Will.
downfield. Nobody's going to catch him. Patterson going to give him a little extra shove into the, like Derek was slowing down a little bit. Patterson's like, better get your butt in there.
Great job from good hustle from Will Patterson getting the help there. He might have caught Derek. He might have been able to catch Derek. And then he pushed his will right into Derek, trying to make the tackle there. Can't fault the effort. Derek's showing some speed there. I'm not used to seeing that speed out of Derek McCain, huh?
Good initial burst, no doubt. And South Adams looking to go up 2 full scores here with a Manny Juarez PAT. And again, it looks good. It is.
The extra point from Juarez.
And South Adams looking a little more clean on that series. 14-0 our score. 11:08 to play. Financial Partners FCU second quarter. You're watching Starfire Football on Witness Media.
Do you have sports injuries, knee pain, shoulder pain, headaches, arthritis pain, or just want to maintain a healthy lifestyle? Reynolds Chiropractic is the answer. Dr. Jade utilizes gentle, low-force, instrument-assisted, and hands-on adjusting. Dr. Jade treats patients of all ages, from birth to the very mature. Dr. Jade will help your injuries heal faster and help you live a more active and pain-free life. They offer BioFree, Sombra, pillows, back braces, and orthomolecular supplements. Dr. Jade is currently accepting new patients, so make your appointment today and visit Reynolds Chiropractic, where patient comfort and care are our first priority.
And we're back here. South Adams looking to take control here in the second quarter. Still plenty of time, and the Southern Wells offenses look good, but they haven't been able to turn it into points as of yet. A really, really big third series for them coming up here. Slusher's been able to get the job done in terms of moving the ball down the field. But again, just not able to translate into points. They're going to have decent field position here as that return comes across the 30-yard line.
Past the 30-yard line.
I think you can already see the improvement from Southern Wells, though.
Absolutely.
I mean, back in the last couple of years, you haven't been saying. And really, I feel like they've kind of shot themselves in the foot with that turnover, and then just short down here in the red zone. They have opportunities, and they haven't had many opportunities in the game we've played them here the last few years. So you can already see what Coach Blakers is doing over there at Southern Wells.
So the Raiders take over at their own 32-yard line. And they're going to do a little halfback pass here. Siegel coverage on the outside. What a catch! Unbelievable. Can Odell catch him? Great job by Odell. Fumbled, but it goes out of bounds. And how about this Southern Wells offense?
I mean, that's just an athletic catch, too, because Tristan Ayers got great coverage.
That was perfect coverage.
Yeah, he's got great coverage. That ball was thrown in a perfect spot. And a great catch, too. It is really thrown in the only spot where Tristan wasn't going to be able to catch it. And the Southern Wells, I'm not even sure who that was.
That was Levi Blake. I tell you what, looking at the replay, Levi Blake did a good job of just sealing his man. That was like you're posting up and the defender's fronting the post, and he just sealed it, got good position, and that's how he was able to come up with that football. Well executed halfback pass right there, and the Raiders are in business. Can they turn it into points?
Up the middle go the Raiders.
Good gain of about 5 there on first down. Yeah, this, I think we knew probably from the early going that it was going to be Southern Wells, Jay County, Woodland at the bottom of the pack. And we saw Southern Wells beat those two other teams earlier on this season.
I mean, if I had to guess, I'd put Southern Wells at the very bottom.
Yes, but what I'm saying is they look clearly better than Jay County, clearly better than Woodland.
Absolutely. You can see right now already, they got an open guy right there in the.
Floats that one a little bit. That might be offensive pass interference. Odell wanted it. Coach Steiner wanted it. And the way that ball floated and just hung up there.
Alden Dollar wide open there in the back of the end zone. I'm not sure if Slusher didn't see him or didn't think he can get the ball there on the run.
Easton Odell going to come off the field there. Coming up lame. He looks like he's got a right leg that's aching pretty good. Trainer Becky Worst going to have a look at that. So 3rd and 6. from the Starfire 14-yard line. The give is up to middle.
Minger.
How about the stick by the linebacker?
It is Minger with the hit.
Minger playing downhill football.
He's playing some good football. I mean, he's been playing good football all year, but really just the last couple games, he's really, you could just, I mean, he got player of the game last week, didn't he?
That's right.
He's just, he's been standing out a little bit, just making some big plays.
Can the Starfire defense bend but not break yet again here tonight? Southern Wells has had it going on each of its 3 drives this evening, but the Starfire defense has prevailed. And again, Southern Wells bitten by the penalty bug in a crucial situation.
Will we try to take the points here? Doesn't look like it.
Yeah, man. Now that I know what you enlightened us to there, that they do have a good kicker, I think you got to get some points on the board. You can't come away with nothing here.
Yeah,
now you're at 4th and 9.
In hindsight, 2020, but if really it could be 14 going. They could, if they kick it the previous 2 times, could be 14-9.
Yeah. Could be a one-possession ball game here potentially, but Southern Wells going to gamble again. Big 4th and 9. Pressure off the edge. Slusher hangs in there. Threw a nice ball, but a good job in coverage there by Air to knock it away.
Then it's easy for us to play armchair quarterback. I mean,
that's what we do. That's literally our job.
That's what we do, I guess. Coach Blakers knows his team.
41, Tristan Air.
Yeah, a lot easy for us to do up here.
It's easy. I mean, if you coach football long enough too, on the Saturday morning you go get coffee uptown, and people are, hey, good game, but why did we? And you know exactly why, but you just can't explain it. You know your team, and they don't.
Trips to the left. South Adams looking to expand upon this 2-score lead. Look at Patterson fighting for every yard, spinning forward.
He goes up the middle for the Starfire.
At the end for another extra yard. They had him stopped early, but I tell you what, that dude's slippery.
Yeah, I like that draw play. It creates a little bit of space with our offense, especially there between the tackles, and you give Will Patterson some space, let him read the blocks. He's going to make something happen.
2nd and 6. Patterson.
There he goes.
Turns on the Jets this time upfield before being rudely brought down. Was that Slusher? It was.
Brought down the play by Trey Slusher.
South Adams going to run game a little bit here this series.
At their own 26-yard line.
Patterson's run good for a South Adams first down. Didn't look like he had a whole lot of room there, but saw a seam and turned on the Jets.
He doesn't need much.
Be 1st and 10 from their own 26-yard line. Patterson goes in motion to the right. Lehman rolls that way, evades one tackler. Not much room for more there. Good job of team tackling there, corralling Lehman before he could get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, Southern Wells' DNs are giving us some fits here.
Brought down about the 25-yard line. Bring up second.
Number 23, Alden Dollar. Number 84, Joshua Albach.
Patterson left to right again. Single coverage here.
Wide open.
Yeah, wide open. Found a nice little gap. Might have been zone defense right there or some broken coverage. What'd you think about that?
Yeah, I think maybe offensive coaches saw something.
I don't know if the cornerback just assumed 9 route over there.
Right.
Somerset turned it into a post.
First down for the Starfires from their own 47-yard line.
But you see these gaps that they're given. They're respecting these South Adams wide receivers. Over a 10-yard cushion being given. Nice little dump right there. Right into the arms of Somerset, complete for a gain of 8.
He gets down to the Raider 45-yard line, knocked out of bounds there. And it'll bring up second.
South Adams marching again. 6:15 to play. Financial Partners FCU second quarter. Starfires Like they've looked to the sideline, getting a new play call in here. Plenty of time, still 10 seconds on the play clock. Lehman with all sorts of time this time, looking for McCain, and that ball's going to be picked. Read it like a book, did the safety. Robbie Frymuth.
Robbie Frymuth in on the interception. And it's 1st and 10 for the Raiders from their own 25.
Yeah, Southern Wells has just gone to a zone coverage there, and I don't think Titus saw the safety just hanging out back there. I think he thought he had McCain all alone on the sideline. And South Adams gives it back. Southern Wells not dead yet. Gives up the middle, but there is a flag on the play after a short gain there on 1st.
Brought down by Dakota Miller. There's a penalty flag on the play.
You know, Phil, I'm just happy midway through the second quarter we don't have to start talking about the Hoosiers or baseball or anything right now. We
still got a game.
Got a game.
And it'll bring up 1st and 15 from the Raider 20.
And by now, most times you and I have called a game, it's way out of hand by now.
That's been the trend, one way or the other. Penalty goes against the Raiders, make it 1st and 15 now from the Southern Wells 20-yard line. Dangerous pass there. That would have been that was a lateral.
Complete, but it was a loss on the play.
That was a tough catch there, behind the shoulder, on the run. Heck of a catch.
Stop.
Looked like that was Albach.
And Albach on the reception back at the 18-yard line.
Yeah, Slusher threw it from the 25, lateraled it back, from the 15, lateraled it back to the 13-yard line. So that was a big catch there by Albach, just to prevent the fumble there. That would have been danger. That could have been a pick or a scoop and score right there for South Adams. Instead, Southern Wells retains possession. That ball thrown behind the intended receiver there. It'll be 3rd and long. And right now, if you're Southern Wells, just can't afford an interception here deep in your own territory.
Absolutely, yeah. You got to do a safe play here, but you want to give your boys a chance. I mean, you're down 14-0 too, so you got to take some risks. But game's still early.
3rd and 17, 4:52 to play. Financial Partners FCU second quarter. We'll see what Coach Blaker draws up here. Slusher, looked for Albach. Had him just beyond the extended arms of Albach. And Albach, that's a tough guy to overthrow at 6'6", and there is another flag on the play.
Got a flag. It was kind of late. I don't know if we were close to the quarterback roughing it. I didn't see it.
They're talking to the Starfire coaching staff.
Illegal man downfield.
Whether or not South Adams want to decline, I think they will choose to decline. And force a 4th and 17 here. Obvious punting situation for Southern Wells.
Starfires will decline the penalty. It'll bring up 4th and 17.
Let's see what Patterson can do. Going to line up at his own, just shy of his own 50. Going to send Patterson to the sideline and bring in Sty Pyle.
Got
a little bloody elbow,
maybe. The official saw some blood on the elbow.
Good opportunity for number 22 to get a look here. And we know, don't go anywhere, folks. This kid is pure excitement when he gets the football in his hands. Not going to get a chance. Good punt there. We'll see where it goes out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Not bad.
43.
So that was a great field position at their own 43, the Raider 43-yard line. We'll take a look around. That Mississinewa-Madison Grant game was early. 7-0. Mississinewa was up in that one, but Madison Grant has retaken the lead. This is a really, really solid football team, the Madison Grant Argyles. Again, going up against a 7-1 3A squad right now, and they've got the lead by a point in the second quarter.
Yeah, I've been telling people all year, so we have a team that can make a really good run, but we also have a sectional where we can be one and done. So,
how about this? Carnage in the ACAC potentially. Jay County on top of Heritage, 7-6. Thrown into a lot of traffic there, looking for West Somerset. Thankfully, that ball falls harmlessly to the turf.
It's like Jack Swanner's got a lot of room down here.
Carroll on top of Lures, 21-0 in the second quarter. Lehman looks left, has it. Jack Swanner wide open again, a huge cushion. And that's really, I think, what you want to do right now. Take that stuff underneath. It's wide open. With all that cushion, no need to throw the football downfield right here.
Yeah, like I said, Jackson's got a lot of room. So they're playing the deep ball defense, or Southern Wells is defensively. So
Raiders going to take a timeout. We'll do the same. Be back after this. And we're back here. 1st and 10 for the Starfires. The Raider 29. They give to Patterson up the middle. Patterson, nice run there on first down.
Will Patterson.
Shy of the 20-yard line, needed the 19. It's going to be 2nd and 2. The Starfire offense.
He lunges down toward the
if Southern Wells is going to continue in this kind of the 3-2 look, I think that's a play that can be continued to be used.
If it ain't broke, don't try to fix it.
Oh, dear.
That one at the feet of Lehman. Somerset finds a gap in the middle of that defense. And Lehman able to exploit it there. It's going to be 1st and goal at the 3 of the Southern Wells Raiders.
Down the play by Robbie Frymuth. 1st and goal for the Starfires from the 3.
Tell you what, Southern Wells fans, Coach Blaker's got to be frustrated. South Adams about to go up 21-0. Maybe if they punch it in here, and it feels like Southern Wells has
played a pretty good football game.
Absolutely, yeah.
Give to Patterson up the middle. Patterson, can he fall forward?
Got it. Ooh, come on.
A little reach at the end, not quite enough to get there. He's going to be at the half-yard marker.
It is incredible how hard Will Patterson is to bring down. With his size, you would think he'd come down pretty quickly, but he's hard to tackle.
2nd and goal.
Probably what makes him a great wrestler too.
Somerset going to scamper in for 6 and make it a 3-score game.
West Somerset around the left side for the touchdown.
20-0 now in the Financial Partners FCU second quarter. 3:07 showing on the CMA Truck and Auto scoreboard. And it hasn't been easy, but South Adams has persevered here in the first half. And looking to make it a full 3-score game here. with Manny Juarez on for the extra point try. And he is a perfect 3 for 3 on the night. 21-0 our score. You're watching Starfire Football here on Witness Media.
This is Ben Berman, your local State Farm insurance agent. As a Wells County resident for over a decade, my goal is to help my neighbors get the insurance coverage they need. I prioritize small town values like community, customer service, and lending a helping hand. Call for a quote, visit our office, or request an online quote today. From home, auto, renters, or life insurance, my team can help you protect what matters most.
It's Brooks and Dunn. It's a heel-toe do-si-do. Everybody's feeling good here. 3:07 to play in the first half.
Set to kick it away.
Southern Wells has been a game foe here in half number 1, but not enough for this high-powered Starfire offense. But Southern Wells, they've been excellent in terms of moving the football. They've had it deep in Starfire territory a couple of times. Can they do it again here? With still 3 minutes to go. They've been able to throw the ball even. The balanced offense is as advertised. We told you Slusher came in just shy of 1,000 yards passing, over 800 yards rushing. And he's been able to do it again. 109 yards.
Tell you what, when the team, that's exactly what a team like Southern Wells needed as an athlete that could put behind center, that can make plays like that.
Nice.
It could change the whole course of a program, really, if you can get just 1 or 2 athletes, especially in a 1A schedule, that could pay dividends.
Not much there on first down. Slusher 3 of 6 tonight, 109 yards through the air. Also has 13 carries for 40 yards on the ground. He's asked to carry the load.
It does look like South Adams is playing a little bit more inspired defensively now. I think Coach Steiner might have had a few things to say to him.
We'll see if Southern Wells elects to try to take a shot here, or if they're content to just try to run as much time off this clock and try to keep the South Adams offense from scoring another touchdown here. That one's going to go for a loss. West Somerset read that one right from the get-go. Nowhere to go.
On the stop.
I was going to say, South Adams calls a nicely timed timeout.
I think that's wise. Coach Mosier going to try to take advantage of this. An opportunity to get some good field position if his defense can get off the field right here.
After this timeout.
Or potentially, I tell you what do you do here? I don't think I throw the football right now if I'm Coach Blaker.
Well, he might have something up his sleeve, something that they've been practicing quite a bit, haven't shown on film.
.207 showing on the Financial Partners FCU second quarter. Our servant-minded hallmarks of service, our care, comfort, and convenience. Find out more about our very competitively priced auto loan rates and CDs as high as 4% APY for 12 months by visiting us online at financialpartnersfcu.org or by contacting CEO Dave Shuey at 632-4245 extension 214. Financial Partners FCU, your place for servant-minded banking for over 60 years. Well, who do your Hoosiers have tomorrow?
Michigan State, I believe.
Well, that should be an easy one right there.
Hey.
Poor Sparty. Hasn't quite been the same since Coach D'Antonio retired. Man, it's been a while now. Slusher, they are going to throw it. He's got a man downfield.
Man.
Just underthrown right there, but that one had a chance.
Yeah.
Intended for Adam Albach.
Looks like the Jets just scored. See some fireworks out in the distance.
Should see a lot of those tonight. South Adams put up 51 on the Warriors last week. I'm sure Adams Central looking for much the same this evening. Man, that was close. I think Adam Albach had hands on that football, but not able to reel it in. Adam Albach, just a sophomore. Good size, though. 6'2", 170 pounds. Patterson not going to have a chance on this one either.
The punt will be down near midfield. It'll be 1st and 10.
South Adams will have a good shot here. Plenty of time. Minute 54 to play here in the first half, and they're going to take over at their own 48-yard line. No need to hustle really at all here. This is well within. South Adams can put points on the board in a hurry. South Adams will go 2 to the right and 2 to the left here. Patterson behind Lehman. They're going to give it to Patterson. Spins off a 1. Look at the juke moves. Makes 2, miss. Now bounces it back outside. He's going to score on this football play right here. Somerset's going to make the final block right about here. That was a phenomenal run by Will Patterson. Highlight reel run.
For 52 yards.
Might see that one on the highlight zone tonight.
I was just about to say, man, I wish he cut the other way. There's an open seam, but he knew what he was doing the whole time.
Run behind big number 9. Plattner was out there as well, doing a good job, hustling downfield. How many times have we seen Plattner do that throughout the course of the season?
Love to see that.
Not giving up on the play, not assuming anything. Young kids out there, that's how to downfield block. Juarez kick. He's looked pretty tonight. Every single kick has been absolutely money from Manny Juarez.
In the second quarter, it's the Starfire.
Manny Money Juarez puts us up 28-0. 141 to play. Financial Partners FCU second quarter. We'll be back after this. Back here at Starfire Field, 28-0 our score. South Adams, big second quarter, has absolutely taken firm control of this football game. Juarez with the kick, a little squibber down the left side, going to be fielded at the 25-yard line. And not able to get to the 35.
Out about the 34-yard line on the return.
That was Johnny Jones, it looked like.
Stop made by Zayden Balmer,
who brought it out to the 34.
I saw 36. Is that 32?
I thought the same at first, but that was 36. And I looked and there's a 32 near it. 1st and 10 for the Raiders here at their own 34-yard line. Blake goes in motion. Slusher's going to keep it himself. He's got first down yardage and falls forward and shy of midfield.
He will pick up a Raider.
It'll be 1st and 10 at the Southern Wells 47-yard
line. Manny Juarez in on the stop. 1st and 10 for the Raiders from their own 47-yard line.
Clock coming up on 1:10 to play here in the half. Slusher with plenty of time here, dumps it off to his back, cross midfield, complete for a gain of, looks like they'll give him just shy of 5 yards there. And again, Southern Wells consistently able to move the football tonight.
Well, South Adams defense is playing back just a little bit now, obviously with 48 seconds to go. Don't want to give up any. I mean, obviously Slusher has shown the ability to throw the long ball now, so South Adams is probably making sure that doesn't happen. But the bad thing about that is you're giving up anything underneath. You're probably going to be able to give up 5 to 10 yards, and if you do that, you put a good athlete out there, he can make a play like Will did last series.
Oh, football's on the ground. Slusher goes and gets it. Ooh, dangerous pass right there. Could have been picked off.
Pass is incomplete.
Is that Patterson? Yeah, he had a beat on it there. Slusher tried to get it to
Intended for number 84,
the older Joshua Albach.
Providing the defense for the Starfires. 3rd and 6.
But Patterson nearly able to come up with a pick there. Hey, we got an upset alert that concerns your Hoosiers, Mr. Jeffy.
What's that?
Louisville on top of Miami right now in the second quarter, 14-7.
Interesting.
That's in Miami.
Hey, there's a lot of quote-unquote experts saying IU should be number 1 right now. Sure. That's a hold. Holy cow.
Slusher under duress. That ball, it looked like it was picked off. It was.
Hal
Ringer on the pick. And that one goes against Southern Wells, going to be declined. So it will be South Adams football, and a big opportunity right here with 15 seconds in the first half.
Absolutely. Don't count South Adams out this half yet, but that interceptions is due to good pressure from South Adams up front. Southern Wells had to hold our guys, and we're still able to get the Slusher. Hal had an opportune moment there and caught the ball, but South Adams has an opportunity here to maybe in a game where we thought it seemed pretty close. They score here, we got running clock.
That's the magic words you just spoke right there. 9 route west Somerset, but look at this cushion. That's a 15-yard cushion.
They're not.
Lehman looking that way. South Adams just going to take what the defense gives them. I like it. Somerset with all sorts of running room right there.
Now you got 6 seconds.
See, with that cushion, you can pick that apart for 10 yards, get it out on time, and let your receivers go do work after the catch. I like the adjustment that this offense has made.
And South Adams has the athletes to, again, if they get a little bit of space, who knows what can happen.
Got to admire, I mean, it's a good strategy, really. Keep everything in front of you. That's what Southern Wells has tried to do. Try to eliminate the big play, but in doing so, they've been giving up the big play.
Well, and it's a defense that South Adams has seen now really pretty regularly since 2020, 2019. We've just been fortunate to have some athletes and some speed.
Got some Boilermakers chiming in on this Hoosier talk right now, and they don't have much to talk about with their own squad right now, but they can still hate on the Hoosiers, can't they?
You let him know I haven't forgot about our bet. I hope he hasn't either. If he has, he remembers now.
Some talk
Straight
out
up,
there.
Hoosiers
some talk
versus
out there
Purdue.
on the text thread that the Hoosiers may have been scared of Louisville. That's why they dropped him off their schedule.
I think Signetti knows what he's doing. He's got $98 million to say that now, too.
Lehman looks over the middle, has Jax Warner, but another good play in the secondary by the Southern Wells Raiders. And was that Riker Dollar?
For Jax Warner. That's the
I think it was. Good job there to close and make the deflection to knock that one harmlessly to the turf.
Senior parents of cheerleaders and the band members.
And the South Adams on senior night Starfires. Yeah, that was a beautiful play. That was Dollard.
Senior cheerleader parents and band parents.
But the seniors looking good here tonight on senior night. They're heading into the intermission on top 28-0 as we head to the Berne Ready Mix halftime show. Stay tuned. We'll have first half stats and analysis as well as some score updates from around the area. And maybe a look ahead to sectional play and the path that the Starfires might have ahead of them if they want to make a run to Indy. We'll talk about all that and more after a word from our sponsors. You're watching South Adams Starfire football on Witness Media.
At Southern Wells, we are dedicated to offering unique educational experiences.
Our exceptional career and technical education and college core programs provide hands-on learning that prepares students for various careers in higher education and also instill a deep respect for hard work and innovation.
Collaboration between students and staff is at the heart of everything we do. Our family values guide us as we prepare our students to succeed beyond the classroom.
Welcome to Southern Wells, where people are empowered to become their personal best.
Modern meets classic with the new Amara Stone Wedding Band collection at Richard's Jewelry. Made in the USA with recycled metals, these rings mix traditional gold with new contemporary metals for a sleek, edgy look and design. Life gets tough, but so are these industrial wedding bands featuring Benchmark's lifetime guarantee. Richard's Jewelry, your exclusive Amara Stone dealer in downtown Berne.
Here at RK Financial, we're proud to serve the families and businesses that make our communities strong. We know the value of hard work, and we know how important it is to protect what you've built and what matters most. Whether it's retirement planning, investment guidance, or reviewing your insurance needs, our local team is here to provide personal, practical advice you can count on. RK Financial. Give us a call today.
At Swiss Village, our mission is simple: pursuing life together. Every day, we create a community where life is full, active, and meaningful. Here, neighbors become friends, team members feel like family, and every moment matters. Whether you're searching for a vibrant place to live or a rewarding place to work, you'll find it here at Swiss Village. Swiss Village, pursuing life together. Learn more at swissvillage.org.
At the University of St. Francis, we believe everyone's made for greatness. Here, students are inspired to reach higher, academically, personally, and spiritually. We're not just shaping minds, we're forming servant leaders with purpose and heart. Rooted in faith and tradition, we prepare students to live lives of virtue, service, and joy. This is where faith meets reason, and where students discover who they're truly called to be. Discover greater.
Freedom Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Bluffton is where power meets adventure. From Ram trucks built to work to Chryslers built for your family and Jeeps built to explore, we've got it all. Freedom Chrysler Dodge Jeep. Your road starts here.
Hurry, he's coming!
Wait for us! We're not gonna make it!
Come here!
Did you put gas in that? How long is this gonna take?
Yeah, man, I got school in the morning. Here you go.
Eagle. No gas, no fuss. Always starts. Available at Hobbiger's Ace of Berne.
I'm Phyllis Rice, and I've lived here just 1 year. I fell and broke my hip, and so walking is the best thing for me. And this is a wonderful place to walk.
Here at Adams Woodcrest, we offer assisted living with your independence in mind. We welcome your small furry friends. Come enjoy an outdoor stroll on our lovely grounds or participate in numerous activities with friends and residents. Adams Woodcrest is extraordinary living where everyone is family.
For over 70 years, Bixler Insurance has provided financial protection for our communities.
We will protect your auto, home, farm, and business of any size.
We can protect your family with a life insurance policy and help navigate your health insurance options, including Medicare and marketplace products.
The world of insurance definitely has its ups and downs.
But as an independent agency, we have strong relationships with several companies to meet your specific needs.
Stop by or call us in Berne, Geneva, Decatur, Portland, or Woodburn.
Looking to elevate your construction project? Schwartz Contracting is here to deliver. With over 20 years in the industry, owner Dan Schwartz has been providing reliable home construction, barn buildings, pole barns, garages, barns, and barn dominiums throughout Adams County and beyond. When it comes to building your dream home or an impressive new barn, Dan Schwartz and his team are the ultimate champions. When you choose SCI, you're getting a team that brings expertise and commitment to take down every project. They're all about getting the job done right. Are you ready to tackle your next project? Contact Dan Schwartz at 260-525-0266, Schwartz Contracting, where solid construction is always the winning move.
And we're back here on the Berne Ready Mix halftime show. From new homes and backyard projects to factories and farms, we offer experience and service you can count on. Visit us at 155 East Buckeye Street in Berne or online at BerneReadyMix.com. 28-0 our score here tonight. The game a little bit tighter than the score might indicate. 11 first downs for South Adams, 5 for Southern Wells. 317 total yards of offense for the Starfires. 176 for Southern Wells. Hey, we talked about it. You might have thought we were full of it. This is a different Southern Wells football team. They wouldn't have – I don't think in this matchup in recent memory they've had 176 yards in a ball game, let alone in one half of play. This is not your big brother, your big sister's Southern Wells Raiders. This is more like your dad's Southern Wells Raiders football team.
Yeah, absolutely. Coach, I've said it. Coach Blaker's doing a good job with this team, obviously, and they probably have more yards this game, like you said, in this game than they had the last 3-4 years against South Adams. Yeah. So, got some competitors out there. Got some big guys giving South Adams O-line some fits. They're hitting hard, but I think South Adams' athleticism and speed on the edge is just a little bit too much for them still. But like you said, 28-0, but it feels like this is just a close ball game. It feels like Southern Wells is right there. They've had opportunities. They've been down in the red zone, 3 times and have come up empty. So if you're thinking here, hey, South Adams, let's get another score up, go running clock, it might not be that, this is a Southern Wells team that they found some success. They've beaten a Woodland team pretty handily to beat a Jake County team. So, like you said, this is not your brother and sister's Southern Wells. This might be more like your dad's. I hate to say that because that means us. That's us. That's us. Yeah, again, hats off to Coach Blakers. But good job, South Adams, kind of weathering the storm there. Things weren't going well for them. They probably weren't playing the way they wanted to, but they were able to weather that a little bit. Defense started playing a little bit better, a lot better, really. Had some gang tackles and starting to hit a little bit harder. And South Adams offense able to find the open seams. And Will Patterson able to take off a little bit. So good job for South Adams to weather that storm and fight through some adversity. I know Titus is coming back. They got a couple more injuries over the week, and just kind of been a rough week for South Adams. But South Adams done a good job kind of fighting through that adversity to get themselves a 4-touchdown lead here.
I want to give a special thanks to our camera woman, Allie West. Goes down, servant's heart. Goes down and gets us some much-needed agua. We've been parched up here. Man, that was it's been desert-like up here, Sahara-like.
Well, we haven't had rain in about 4 months, so it seems. Until tomorrow, hopefully, Lord willing.
We're used to being plenty hydrated up here, but tonight not prepared for the elements. But Allie is a savior here this evening. But you're right, South Adams, as good as well as Southern Wells has played, South Adams just been better tonight. 317 total yards, like we said, 222 through the air. Titus is 14 of 22 on the night, averaging 10 yards a pass, has one pick. But South Adams also getting it done again on the ground for the second, maybe the third week in a row, really. The South Adams ground game has been more than effective. 95 yards tonight again. Had some early penalties and maybe some misses in the passing game. Overcame that sloppiness, finished much more efficiently there late in the second quarter. Southern Wells, for their part, as well as they've been able to move the ball, move the chains 5 times. They do have 5 penalties, so they've suffered from some self-inflicted wounds here tonight, and it's been a little bit too much to overcome. And now they're on the cusp of that running clock. As we see some seniors being honored down there. Some seniors in the marching band, some cheerleaders down there. Again, it's senior night here at South Adams, and they're being treated to what appears to be another big victory for the South Adams Starfires. Trey Slusher, he's been, as advertised, competitor. 4 of 10, 113 yards through the air, has a pick, 53 yards on the ground, closing in on that 1,000-yard marker. Came in over 900 yards on the ground, over 800 yards. Got to be pushing 900 now. Pretty incredible season. He is over 1,000 yards throwing now, and he might be over the 1,000-yard mark on the ground here in the second half if he plays like he did in the first. So got to give a tip of the cap to Trey Slusher, but it just hasn't been enough to overcome the efforts of Titus Lehman here tonight. Again, 14 of 22 in that first half, 222 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, and Will Patterson's been phenomenal as well, averaging 10.3 yards per touch. 8 carries, 82 yards, 1 touchdown, has that one long where he busted a highlight reel run of 52 yards, took it to the house. And he's had a big night tonight. A guy who seemingly has a big night every week, number 9, Wesley Somerset, doing it again here this evening. 6 catches, 106 yards. He's got a long of 31. They've been giving him a lot of space down there. He's been able to exploit that, find the holes in the zone. Titus has been able to get the football to him consistently here in the first half. Derek McCain having another nice ball game. 3 catches, 82 yards for a touchdown. And Jack Swanner was featured early. He's got 5 catches for 34 yards tonight, a long of 14. And the South Adams offense has got it rolling here heading into the third quarter.
Yeah, I think Titus took him a little bit to get going, started sailing some throws there, and it was just a little bit off, but he got things going. I think it's really important for South Adams that Will Patterson has been able to really just the last 3 games show what he can do on the ground and what South Adams can do in the run game. I think that's huge for these teams that are going to be watching our film, especially the last 2-3 games, and they're going to have to start respecting that run a little bit more than what teams may have been used to with South Adams, playing South Adams offense, and that's huge against our pass game too. I've said it before, but your run game can complement your pass game complement your run game. If you can run the ball, that's going to open things up even more in the pass game, and I think the fact that we pass the ball as well as we do has been able to open up the run game a little bit more for us here these last 2-3 weeks. So South Adams, that's the thing. You've got to be able to run the ball. When they're putting 5 in the box, you've got to be able to run that ball because that's going to force them, or they'll just stay 5 in the box, and it's going to make it a little bit tougher to throw the ball. So, like I said, South Adams doing a good job on the ground, and that's just going to pay dividends here down the road. You got a really good Madison Grant team coming into Starfire Field next week. They're going to have to respect the run game now after what we've been able to do the last 3 games.
All right, I think let's time in the Berne Ready Mix halftime show to start talking about the path ahead here for South Adams as we look ahead to the 1A state playoff. And we got an interesting matchup that we got to talk about tonight. A matchup going on right now, actually, which will likely determine one of these teams will be the winner, I would assume, of Sectional 41 play. And Sectional 41 is the team that we would end up playing. It will either play the winner of Sectional 41 or the winner of Sectional 42 in the semi-state. Obviously, granted, if we make it ahead that far. But right now, going on in northern Indiana is a big clash of the Titans. It's number 3 Pioneer taking on number 7 North Judson. And that is a blowout right now. 21-0. The third-ranked Pioneer squad is all over North Judson.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
they're coming on strong there.
They're big time. And so, like we said, looking ahead, that would be a semi-state matchup. So looking ahead to potential semi-state opponents. And that's an interesting one down the stretch. But let's focus on sectional 44 play and take a look at the bracket here. Sectional 44 play. Got to find it here. I got the entire state brought up. And we've got, it'll be on the top side of the bracket, Union City taking on Hagerstown. Hagerstown going to be the favorite in that football game. They'll take on the winner of Cambridge City, Monroe Central. Cambridge City, last I checked, was the last ranked team in the entire state of Indiana, and they still hold that dubious honor this week. 314 team, 14th ranked out of 314 teams. So you got to think Monroe Central favored to win in that one. So it'll be Hagerstown, Monroe Central, likely in the semifinal of the sectional 44 bracket. Now take a look at the bottom side of it. It's Madison, Grant, South Adams, and you and I talked about this. Kind of frustrating the way we do things here in the state of Indiana, that you'd have the top 2 ranked teams in the sectional going against each other in round 1, but that's exactly the situation that we've got when South Adams takes on Madison Grant next week here at Starfire Field.
Yeah, it's kind of, I mean, just for football fans, you want to see the best teams there in the sectional championship, or at least close to it, and instead you got the 2 best teams, according to Sagarin, you got 2 best teams facing off, and then the winner of that game probably plays, more than likely, the 3rd best team there in the semifinals. So you're going to have the top 3 teams there on the top half of the bracket, or bottom half of the bracket, I'm sorry. And it's just sometimes you just wish, you talk about seeding the playoffs, and Ohio does that. Indiana has talked about maybe just seed the sectionals. Everyone makes it, but you can seed the sectionals. And I think if you look at sectional 44, that gives you a strong argument that maybe that should be something that we look at. But you got to beat them in a way, so why not beat them first week? And you got to beat Tri in a ways, probably they're the 3rd best team in sectional according to the Sagarin rating. So might as well just be that second week. The hard thing is, if South Adams does beat Madison Grant and they have to play Tri, the game will be at Tri again. And if you remember last year, I don't want to look ahead because we got to beat Madison Grant, and they're a heck of a team, and they can beat us. They will beat us if we overlook them, bottom line. But if you remember last year at Tri, I believe they were up 28-7 against us. Is that what it was? You called that game?
It was a lot to a little.
And we ended up coming back and winning that game. So they're not going to be happy, and they probably want another shot at us. And if Sagarin ratings hold true, they'll get that. So
what I most remember out of that game is giving a positive pep talk at the halftime, saying, hey, there's a pathway back into this football game with this high, potent, fast-scoring, explosive offense, and people texting me at the half saying, way to put a positive spin on things here, Provost. But turns out South Adams was as advertised, and they did get the job done in what was one of the more phenomenal comebacks. Unforgettable. That'll go down in history as one of the classic games in South Adams Starfire football history. So that's it. That's a look at sectional 41 play. So if everything goes according to plan, I think sectional 44 play is determined in this game next week. You'll be on the call. I'll be out of town still. We'll be fall breaking, family heading to Niagara Falls, so we'll be out for a few days. But we'll see. Man, you got a good one. You and I think Dylan Malone.
That's what I hear. Yeah, once again, you and I are still struggling to find
the good game.
What's the closest game we've called? North Miami? Was
there
it
hasn't
regional?
Been one. Yeah,
regional last year. I mean, I think regional was still close.
I don't even remember that game. Yeah.
That North Miami game, that was a fun one, but doggone. South Adams fans has had some. South Adams when we play here at home, evidently, because that's when you and I are calling the game.
Right.
things were just out of hand, and we play really well at home. So when's the last? I mean, Adams Central last year, but of course you and I didn't call that one. But other than Adams Central, we've had our way here on our own field.
So let's take a look then at the sectional 43. That is who. This is kind of the road to the state finals here. And you take a look at sectional 43. Right now, the top-rated team there, North Miami, Triton, Fremont, all in the top 200 overall. If we take a look at them in Class 1A, it was North Miami. They're ranked 15th. Triton ranked 18th. And who was the third team that I mentioned there? Fremont. Fremont is 21st overall. So, again, South Adams, the winner of that South Adams-Madison Grant game is going to be favored in the second round of sectional, in the sectional championship, as well as the regional. That's going to be the favorite. And then they're going to have to play some tough teams. That's when you start talking about Pioneer, and you start talking about North Judson, who South Adams is. I misspoke. I said Pioneer and North Judson were in the same sectional. They would be regional foes if they did meet up. So Pioneer, the favorites in sectional 42. North Judson, the favorites in sectional 41. But there's some interesting matchups there. I saw Carroll was playing tonight. I saw Carroll was playing Sheridan. Carroll's in that Pioneer sectional, and we'll have to keep an eye on that one. We're going to go through some scores here in a minute. But if Carroll is able to beat a much improved Sheridan team, Sheridan kind of back on top again. I think they might be top 10 in the state of Indiana again. They are tops in their sectional 46. But, yeah, let's go ahead and check out some scores, see what's going on from around the state of Indiana here tonight, see if we can get you a clue. LaVille, that's another team to keep an eye on. LaVille is LaVille's the second-ranked team in that sectional 41 bracket with North Judson. So it'd be North Judson, LaVille would be the favorites to come out of sectional 41. And they are playing well tonight, is LaVille. And they've got a 14-0 lead over Whiting. Haven't seen an update on the Oak Hill Eastbrook score. Eastbrook looking to clinch the Central Indiana Conference tonight with a win over Coach Osmond's squad there. Northside's on top of Snyder in the SAC. Man, the nightmare season for the Panthers continues. We just never have seen a Fort Wayne Snyder team struggle this much. And Northside looking like they're going to win over the Panthers here tonight. Yeah, Sheridan is on top of Carroll, 12-0. And Mississinewa has retaken the lead against Madison Grant. That's a 14-8 third quarter game.
Snyder, not to interrupt you, but Snyder has saw a picture of their field going in. They got their turf field going in. They're on Snyder campus. They're going to have a heck of a facility next year. They're going to have an awesome home grandstand, a locker room, concession area, turf field. Been a long time coming for Snyder to have a home football game on their own campus.
For one of the top programs in the history
of
Indiana high school football. NE8 update, Huntington North on top of New Haven 21-7. And the Patriots of Heritage have reclaimed the lead over the Patriots of Jay County. Just 14-7, though. Still a tight ball game there in the third quarter. As we wrap up the Berne Ready Mix halftime show, from new homes and backyard projects to factories and farms, we offer experience and service you can count on. Visit us at 155 East Buckeye Street in Berne or online at BerneReadyMix.com. Oh, that ball's muffed. Dollar going to pick it up inside of his own 10-yard line. He's going to pay for it. Brought down rudely at his own 14-yard line. And South Adams with a chance here deep in Raider territory to get off the field quickly, maybe a turnover here and get that running clock going and get us out of here early on a Friday night.
Well, we still need time to talk about the Hoosiers a little bit, so we don't want to speed things up too much. I've already gotten a couple texts about us talking about the Hoosiers from some Purdue fans.
Hey, it'll be time to get excited about the Boilermakers soon enough.
You know what? Yeah,
once the
they'll have their time during basketball. Give them basketball season. Let us have football season.
Hey,
come on.
Time to get excited, though, about Coach DeVries down there in Bloomington, potentially.
Nope.
Some hope. You're not allowing yourself not even a bit of excitement. Oh, that ball's floated. A good play there by Levi Blake to try to make a play on that one. That one just came out of the hands unclean there from Slusher.
Incomplete. 2nd and 10.
East Noble all over Belmont, 48-0 as the Braves' season of misery continues. Adams Central all over Woodland tonight, 42-12. Second and 10 for the Raiders. That one barely got to Slusher, did the snap.
Up the middle.
Took a long time to get to him. Had some hang time.
Joshua Albach on the carry.
South Adams interior D lineman getting through there quick. Dakota Miller, Drew Subler.
Loss of 1 on that carry. It'll bring up 3rd and 11 for the Raiders.
Leo and DeKalb. I thought that was the best game of the night in the area, Pigskin prediction game. That's a 14-14 ball game out of the NE8. I took DeKalb in that one, actually. Do you remember to get your picks in?
I took Leo.
Yeah.
I took Leo.
Oh, hit as he tried to throw. Are they going to call it incomplete? They are. Looked like Ringer was able to get in there.
Incomplete.
As Slusher was getting rid of the football. It was close.
Tell you what, I don't know if Coach Steiner made an adjustment or something, but that offensive drive for Southern Wells, I think easily that's the worst they've looked all game.
Actually, that was Somerset on the initial contact. Ringer was in there as well. Yeah, you're right. Nothing going there at all.
Nothing.
That's more like what we're used to seeing in this series.
I was going to say, that's what you're used to seeing the last couple of years, not what we saw that first half. Now we say that it's a 28-0 ball game, but look at Mr. Huff.
Aggressive job to go after it there by Braxton Huff. He's going to go ahead and take that to the house. He had an opportunity to go get the football, and he did, and takes it straight to the house. Love that aggressive play there from Huff.
Awesome, good for him too. That's I'm sure he probably wasn't expecting that, but Braxton Huff probably. You got to think that's his first varsity touchdown. Good for him.
I think it's his first varsity touch. Period.
That's true.
And it goes right to the house. Well done there by number 16. That was kind of funny. It looked like that's typically a ball that's going to be fielded by your return man, and he just had a little bit of an angle on it. It's like, no thanks, I'll take this.
Well, it kind of looked like Southern Wells just didn't really have no desire to tackle him. I feel like, I don't know, they come out of halftime just kind of uninspired from what we saw that first half.
Juarez kick. It's true again.
From Juarez is good.
And the highly coveted 35-point lead in effect in the running clock will be as well from here on out. We'll be back after this.
We are Best One.
The best tires. The best customer service.
Since 1948, Best One has been delivering quality and dependable tires and full-service automotive care to our customers. Best One, selling tires, serving people. We are Best One.
Visit our store or bestoneofmonroe.com to shop tires, request an appointment, and more. See these? See us at Best One of Monroe. Selling tires, serving people.
And we're back here. Habegger Ace third quarter. Let the area's most extensively trained staff assist you with your hardware needs. Visit Habegger's Ace, a hardware store, and so much more. Dealing with some faulty wiring over there, are we, Mr. Lehman?
I think so. Music at halftime wasn't as loud. I thought Mr. Arnold turned it down because we had some complaining neighbors, but I think it's more our wire. It's having some issues.
Once again, our talented colleague over here playing double duties, playing all the music here at the stadium.
Hey, don't cut me short. triple duty here. Come on.
Oh, and the lights as well. That's impressive. I'm sure he's getting paid handsomely. For
Doer of many things, master of none, is what they say. Sometimes I beg to differ. No?
I don't know.
Okay.
You're just being humble over here.
Okay.
I'm trying to hype you up. Trying to hype your Hoosiers up.
Hey, you know, I'm always a pessimist IU fan because, I mean, the last 10 years, why wouldn't you be? But
10 years. You're being a little conservative with that.
Well, I'm talking about in general because basketball.
Okay.
Now, basketball has turned into the football, okay? We're not worried about basketball. It's a football school now. So.
Oh, nice pass complete there to Allback. And Allbach able to get it across midfield.
But it was a big week for the Hoosiers. I mean, to beat Oregon, and then they extend Coach Signetti. So it's an emotional week.
Well, that was a big cause of stress, I know, for many a Hoosier fan.
It was with that Penn State deal. But
guys are able to sleep a lot better at night.
Yeah, absolutely. But they're geared for maybe an emotional letdown. But every time you think that might happen for the Hoosiers, they perform well. So maybe I have no reason to be pessimist anymore. But
where are they at tomorrow? Is that Michigan State or is it in Bloomington?
Homecoming.
It is. Yeah, it's homecoming for the Hoosiers. It's a block in the back.
No call, though, correct? I don't see a flag on the play.
None.
And it'll result in a gain of about a yard there for the Raiders. Yeah, Louisville still on top of Miami, 14-10 at the half. Got a Big Ten update. Cornhuskers on top of Minnesota. No rowing of the boat currently in Minnesota. 3-0 Nebraska. LSU at Vandy tomorrow. That's a top 20 matchup. Ole Miss at Georgia. Top 10 matchup there. Tennessee goes to Tuscaloosa to take on the Crimson Tide. Slusher looking deep, throwing into double coverage. And Manny Juarez.
Look at that.
Was it Manny who was able to come up? No, who came up with that ball?
Hoffman.
I got to see that on the replay.
Manny's
I don't know how
coming
Huffman cut up. How did he catch that football?
I thought Manny had to beat
I did
on
too.
it.
Yeah, tough play, throwing it into double coverage. How did Hoffman just went and took it away? He took it away from Dollar. He took it away from Juarez.
1st and 10 for the Starfires. From their own.
Excuse me, that was Blake, the intended receiver.
New quarterback.
And we'll see some of the second unit coming in now for the Starfires, led by the backup quarterback, Zayden Balmer.
My assumption is probably, looking at the squad, Zayden's the only one out there who's not a starter.
I think that was Minger.
Yeah, yep, that's right. Minger's playing running back right now. So, Will's right there on the sideline beside Titus.
And correction, Minger the ball carrier. Gain of 5 on the play. 2nd and 5.
All the time in the world for Balmer.
Ooh.
Does a little juggling act there. And
Goodness
look at him
gracious.
go. Look at him go. Big run from Zayden Balmer.
On the right side into Raider territory. Chased down
He made it interesting there for a second.
line. First down for the Starfires.
Just a little pizzazz on that run. Just a little juggle of the football. And then take it 40-plus yards. A little flare. So Pioneer has extended their lead. It's now 28-6 over North Judson. Again, that's a potential regional matchup there. And here comes Minger. Look at Minger go.
Minger, the ball carrier.
Good to see the senior getting some carries. Not looking too, he's looking pretty good. Looks like he knows what he's doing back there.
Yeah, he's got some explosion back there, too. I remember about midway through the year we put him back there in practice, and he was making some moves, kind of surprised me, I know, but doesn't Tell you what, Minger's going to be a player who, wherever you put him, he's going to be busting tail, and just because of that, he's going to be making something happen.
Look at him go.
Shoot, that one's
Minger.
coming back.
Oh. Yeah, flag on the play back at the 25.
Left side, and he will get down.
I just like it. All the stuff he's got on the elbows. He kind of looks like a throwback. Looks like a 1985 running back out there. He's giving me like Merrill Hodge from the Pittsburgh Steelers in the early 90s vibes.
Well, that's 85. I mean, you're talking about the Bears. I figured you'd bring up your Bears. That's their Super Bowl year.
Well, he's not quite looking like Walter Payton out there, I wouldn't say. No, not more of a poor man's Merrill Hodge, I would say.
Goes against the Starfire.
Not quite a poor man's Walter Payton yet.
The 10-yard penalty.
Give him a few more carries. I just like all the tape that he's got on his arms. Need some elbow pads out there.
We do have a neck roll. Mr. Dollar from Center Wells wearing that neck roll.
That's
We
right.
haven't seen one of those in a while.
Give again to Minger. Solid gain there on first down. Able to cut the penalty yardage roughly in half there.
Trey Slusher makes the stop.
Game I didn't mention is Notre Dame USC tomorrow. It's pretty much the last formidable foe on the schedule, and I would have thought that would have been a top 25 match. Yes, it is. Number 13 Notre Dame sitting just outside that top 12. Of course, those top 12 teams make the college football playoff, but USC up to number 20 now.
Tell you what, how quickly things can change.
Bomber fits that one in there. Throws an absolute dart.
Bomber's pass is complete.
Completed two. That was
McCain.
Derek McCain.
Coach Franklin, Penn State, 3 weeks ago, was playing a whiteout game against Oregon, and if they win that, they might be number one in the nation.
Right.
And then they lose that, barely lose that one, and then the very next week they lose to who was that even? I forget. Rutgers? Nope.
They lost to Northwestern.
Northwestern.
Was that last week?
Yes, it's with Northwestern.
Remember.
So they lose 2 games in a row. The first game is a very close game, top 5 opponent.
Well, they lost to UCLA.
No, that's right, yeah. So that's 3 games in a row they lost?
And UCLA hadn't beat anybody in what seemed like a year or so.
So how quickly things can change for Coach Franklin.
Well,
Goodness.
and then he's in the Final Four last year.
Yeah.
In the college football playoff. And this year he's looking for a job.
Hey, he'll be all right. I think he got a $58 million payout.
He'll be all right.
Poor guy. Probably find a job with ESPN, making another couple million a year.
I think they're going to interview him on game day tomorrow.
Like I said, I think he'll be fine.
To hear from Coach Franklin, get his viewpoint on it. It's a wacky world of college football. Bomber going to keep it himself here to the fake to Pyle. Brought down well out of bounds.
He will be run out of bounds near the.
So we're coming up on the 2.5-minute marker here in the Habegger Ace third quarter. Yeah, getting some feedback over there. I haven't heard anybody complaining, though. Some wiring issues on the PA system, at least as far as the music goes. Look at Sty Pyle.
Cuddy.
He's in. Number 22. I think we're going to see a lot more of that in the future.
Around the left side.
Out of Sty Pyle.
Touchdown.
Telling you what, every time that young man gets the ball in his hands, there's a feeling that something special could happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's got a lot of speed. He's got great vision. Again, he's haven't played football until last year. Talked about it before, but that team camp, the day literally 12 hours after he landed in America, he's going to team camp with us, and he doesn't even know offense, defense. We're trying to teach him. He's swimming. He's struggling, but he's got a great attitude.
Manny Juarez, kick up and in. Yeah, he's phenomenal. What an introduction to America. Indiana high school football, what it's all about here at South Adams. 42-0, our score. You're watching Witness Media.
Here at Berne Ready Mix, building strong communities is not just something we say. It's something we do. We are proud to be a part of the residential, commercial, industrial, and municipal projects in the communities we serve. Contact us to discuss your next project.
And we're back. 42-0, all South Adams here this evening. Believe it or not, there was a bit of doubt in the first quarter, but South Adams was able to quickly erase that in the second. Kick goes into the end zone, and Southern Wells will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Southern Wells hasn't been able to get that offense going as they had in the first half. Like we said, Slusher had some success. Didn't translate to points, but they were able to move the chains 5 times in that first half. See if they can get it going here. They're going to gain a few yards. But there is a flag on the play.
I don't believe so. Was there?
Yeah, they threw one on the far side.
No, that was the ball boy throwing the football in the air.
You're right.
That gets me once in a while, too. But it's interesting. That's that toss sweep they kind of run that first half, and they get 3 yards out of it. They didn't run that last series, and
ball on the ground. They've had some issues
it's
on the exchange.
Looking like a completely different team
right
now from that first
Slusher
half.
able to go ahead and make something of it. He's going to have enough for a first down.
Brought down the play by number 15.
And that'll be the final play of the third quarter. 42-0 our score as we wrap up the Hobby Grace third quarter. We'll be back after this.
In the heart of our community, we're more than just a school. Our dedicated staff ignites curiosity, critical thinking, collaboration, and creativity. With a range of programs, we nurture talents and build leaders. Our students excel driven by passion and support. Every success is a testament to hard work. Adams Central, where dedicated staff and student success go hand in hand.
Here at the local Keystone Energy office in Monroe, our drivers, service technicians, administrative assistants, and sales staff are centered on you. We work hard to meet your energy needs with superior products and exceptional service.
We are here to lead with purpose, serve with impact, grow responsibly with our local community, embrace our roots and humble beginnings.
Keystone Cooperative Monroe team is centered on you.
And we're back here at Starfire Field. Set to begin the Ms. Lehman fourth quarter. Ms. Lehman Realtors and Auctioneers have been serving this great community since 1960. We have the experience and expertise you can count on. Ms. Lehman Realtors and Auctioneers, welcome home. The give there, another nice gain there on first down. Slusher's going to have 7.
Play by number 16, Braxton Huff.
Huff makes a tackle there. Saw him pick up the punt return and take it to the house. I like that. Every once in a while they line Slusher up at the fullback position, or the tailback position, I should say. Is he back there again? Yes, he is. They've got Adam Albach under center, and Slusher takes the pitch.
Slusher around the left side.
He's going to have enough for a Sunwell's first down.
And he will get the 42-yard line.
Stay tuned for the RK Financial Postgame Show. Probably have a visit from Coach Mosier. He'll be able to glaze up the seniors a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's senior night, but they're guaranteed at least one more on this field.
with our JV, and I think it's a good opportunity to mention our JV goes undefeated this year.
Right.
7-0. Coached by Clark Mosier and Heath Mosier.
Good job there by Nolan Colbert on the defensive end to hold the edge and turn Slusher back inside into the teeth of the defense. Fundamentally sound work there out of the sophomore.
He hit the 46-yard line. Stop made by number 61, Griffin Stanton. 2nd and 6.
Guess who? Trey Slusher again. Oh, did he put on the ground? South Adams says they have it.
Close to the ball carrier.
And the Raiders will retain possession.
Covered by the Raiders. Yeah, the recovery
and Slusher has another Southern Wells first down.
And it will be enough for a Raider first down.
First and 10 at the Starfire 47-yard line.
Slusher,
a late flag there
on that left side.
Wonder if it's something on the tackle.
Combination.
Four-way north side on top, looking to secure the victory over Snyder Panthers tonight, 20-10.
Yeah,
was a face mask. You're right.
Mask. Penalty goes against the Starfires.
Mississinewa, big game tonight in the CIC. They are on top of Madison Grant, 21-16. But I tell you what, Madison Grant, they're going to be a tough foe.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Only 5-3 on the season, so the record,
and
they might fall to 5-4, so people might poo-poo that record. But I tell you what, wins and losses are very, very overrated. See a big run there. It's all a matter of context.
Yeah, and their last year they came in undefeated, and we kind of knew their schedule was quite a bit weaker than ours. But I think the schedule's evened out a little bit with ours and theirs, and I think they have a very similar schedule than what we do.
I think their schedule might have the edge. I'd be curious to see what the computers have to say about that. But their only losses to a 5-3 Oak Hill team, to an 8-0 Eastbrook team. That was by 5 points. The Oak Hill game was by 8 points.
Well, I'll tell you here in a second.
Yeah, look that up for us. Alexandria, they lost. Yeah.
Our strength of schedule for us is 203, and for them is 239. It's really, when you talk about every single team in the state, that's a pretty even schedule. Last year is a lot wider. They might have had closer to a 300 ranked schedule, and we were in the 100. So.
And tonight they're playing a 3A Mississinewa team that's 7-1. So.
Yeah, we got to show up. We got to bring it, and even then, it can be a battle. Whoever has the most turnovers can make the difference. Most penalties can make the difference. That's something that Coach Mosier's been harping on. Every Monday our team's got to run. If we got more penalties, if we have more penalties than the opponent, and if we have more turnovers than the opponent, we got to run more.
I think also take a look at Tri. Tri comes into tonight 4-4. That's likely the opponent in week 2 for the winner of that week 1 game. That's not a record that's going to stand out to you. But you take a look at who they've lost to. They lost 62-49 to a 7-1 Northeastern team. They lost in overtime to a 6-2 Centerville squad. They lost to a 7-1 Winchester squad by 8 points. They lost to Knightstown by 2 in overtime. Knightstown's 5-3. And so those are good football teams that they're taking right down to the wire.
Yeah,
a couple plays go a little bit differently. And also, I think the wins and losses, you can throw those out the window when it comes to Tri and Madison Grant. Those are two good football teams. But those are going to be two hungry football teams for another opportunity. They're out for revenge.
I'm telling you, they are. Both of those teams are out for revenge against us. Both of those teams felt that they let one get away against us last year, and they got a lot to prove. And I think they're licking their chops knowing that they get another opportunity and an opportunity to really upset us the way that we did last year to them.
Slusher goes up the middle, fights off some big-time impact right there. There's a major collision at the 1. But Slusher keeps fighting.
Trey Slusher.
Like we said, Slusher went over 1,000 yards passing tonight. He's on his way. He's on the cusp of 1,000 yards rushing. That TD run right there is going to help his cause. And Southern Wells able to find their way onto the scoreboard here this evening, late in the fourth.
Looking at that sectional again, it's really interesting. We talked about the draw. Top 4 teams in order, ranked by the Sagarin. South Adams number 1, Madison Grant number 2, Tri number 3, Westell number 4. South Adams is playing Madison Grant. Tri is playing Westell, opening round. The top 4 teams in the bottom half of the bracket all playing each other.
The extra point from Joshua.
So you're saying they might want to seed the tournament?
Yeah, so you got a Monroe Central, Hagerstown, Union City, Cambridge City, Lincoln, all well below when you talk about the overall rating, well below the top 4, and one of those teams will be making the championship game. And who knows? We say all this, and who knows? Maybe one of those 4 teams win it. I mean, it's happened before, so.
It'll be interesting to watch. Some big-time football coming up here. The key is going to be next week, and the more I think about it, the sadder I'm going to be, the sadder I get that I'm not going to be up here in the booth with you for what looks like an incredible matchup. Now, help me remember, wasn't Madison Grant ranked number 1 last year for a good chunk of the season?
I don't
think they were number 1?
I don't know if they were. I think
hard to remember.
North Judson was up there. I think Providence was up there.
They were ranked ahead of us. They were ranked in the top 3.
Yes, they were. I think they might have been number 3 when we played them.
And they were up there for a good chunk of the season. So they had high hopes last year.
I mean, they were undefeated when we played them.
And South Adams goes into their house and takes them down.
And they were they weren't just beating their opponents. They were beating. I mean, if you look at their schedule from last year, it was. I don't know if they had a close game until they played us, which we knew going into the game. We said, hey, they haven't played a close game. So.
That's right, and I think that was to our advantage, no doubt.
Kick out of bounds will move the ball to the Starfire.
Yeah, they had the one loss. That was to Mississinawa,
which is a very good 3A team.
Yep.
So,
but yeah, you had not many teams that even scored against them.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, so they're going to be absolutely hungry. Tri's going to be hungry, and again, throw those records out the window. Madison Grant, they might lose tonight, might fall to 5-4, but that might be the best 5-4 football team in the state.
Oh, absolutely. There's no question about that. They will be if they go 5-4.
Look at this. Big run down the sideline.
Around the right side
for Colton Sprunger.
Colton Sprunger chased out of bounds at the Raider 38-yard line. First down for the Starfire.
A lot of this JV squad, as you mentioned, it went undefeated on the season, getting some good varsity minutes here in the last few weeks of the season. And they've got to do that really consistently throughout the year. Belmont offered the same opportunity. Blackhawk Christian game, much the same. Pitch goes to Sty Pyle here on the outside, cuts back inside, does Sty. First down yardage and more, but again, it's going to be coming back.
They're going to call that. I thought Memphis Torrey did a great job on the edge, great block, but they're going to give him a hold. They got the better look at it, but from up here, I thought Memphis was giving a great effort. I mean, it was a great effort regardless of holding or not.
Penalty goes against the Starfire.
That's a tough call. He never. Yeah. I mean, you look at that. That looks like great blocking by your wide receiver.
Yep, I think that's a great block.
I think the referee probably caught it at the wrong moment where he had slipped a little bit to the side, and just as that happened, the ball carrier went by too. Sometimes it's just a matter of perception there.
5-yard line.
I think Memphis caught a tough break.
And it'll bring up 1st and 17.
Haven't said Memphis' name much this year, but I think moving forward next year and beyond, you're going to start hearing Memphis Torrey's name. Kid's an athlete.
Got a high ceiling, no doubt, just about consistently putting it together.
Absolutely.
As it is for a lot of young players. A lot of kids with a lot of potential. It's all about that consistency and the value of consistency. Not just to be able to do great things, but to do What was it I heard? It's better to be consistently reliable than occasionally exceptional. Something like that, yeah.
I think you get a team full of consistently reliable teams, you're going to have a team like Adams Central going to state 4 years in a row with consistently reliable players, that is.
Stockpile, the ball carrier around the right side.
Southern Wells defense still playing hard. Good job there to come up from the secondary position. Didn't see who that was. Thought it might have been Quentin Cofield, perhaps.
Third and 11 from the Raider 39.
Got a Colin Litweiler sighting down there on the field, wide out to the right.
Give him the ball.
Little option here. Bomber going to keep first down yardage, and more love to see Bomber run the football. Not somebody you're going to enjoy bringing down. He's going to put a lick on you.
Tim Hamilton in on the stop.
South Adams bringing the varsity in. Victory formation, I assume.
And it'll be first and 10 for the Starfires. From the
Good job there by Bomber to get that final first down that allows the varsity to come in and do exactly what you talked about there. Going to just take a knee and let the time tick away on this one. Takes out Adams going to have to run one more play.
Second down.
And that'll do it. As Titus takes the final knee, South Adams victorious 42-7 against the game Southern Wells Raiders opponent. As we wrap up the Ms. Lehman fourth quarter. Set to begin the RK Financial Postgame show for the best help with your 401ks, IRAs, college savings plans, retirement goals, estate planning, life insurance, and long-term care needs. Call Randy Kistler with RK Financial at 589-3533. Stay tuned for some final stats and analysis and maybe some score updates from around the area. We'll also have an interview with head coach Grant Mosier coming up after this. You've been watching South Adams Starfire football on Witness Media.
Steve Rich has been serving all of Adams County as a Good Neighbor State Farm agent from his office in Decatur since 1980. For all of your auto, home, life, and business insurance, Steve can show you what being a good neighbor is all about. Call or text Steve at 728-2933 or stop by his office at 230 South 2nd Street in Decatur from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. He can even meet you in the evening or on Saturday by appointment. All your insurance needs under one roof. To combine and save, talk with State Farm agent Steve Rich.
Are you looking for a place where Christian values meets compassionate care? Christian Care Retirement Community has an independent living, assisted living, specialized memory care, and their new short-term rehabilitation program designed for the best in recovery. The mission of Christian Care is enriching senior living with Christian values and compassionate service, rooted in faith, guided by love, and dedicated to respect and stewardship. Join them in the experience to support community where Christian values shine through. Christian Care Retirement Community, where faith and care come together. Are you sick of working 12-hour shifts and weekends at your current job? Come join our team at Smith Brothers Berne, where we pride ourselves in providing our employees with a family atmosphere, a Monday through Friday work week, and a clean and air-conditioned work environment. Our employees are not required to wear uniforms and can listen to music while they work. Starting wages are $16 to $21 an hour at the end of their first year, with yearly bonus incentives and a competitive benefits package. Apply online at smithbrothersfurniture.com or in person at 356 Monroe Street in Berne.
When you order an East of Chicago pizza, you get a pizza done right. A delicious East of Chicago pizza is created with dough made fresh every morning, your choice of thin or specialty crust, a savory blend of cheeses, and the tastiest toppings. For a limited time, you can enjoy a delicious large 2-topping pizza from East of Chicago for just $9.99. Available in Berne for a limited time. The next time you order pizza in Berne, remember, East of Chicago is pizza done right.
You're not just a homeowner, you're also a double-pane window that apparently weighs 800 pounds owner. In an inconveniently located electrical outlet owner, and a kitchen floor made for triple axles owner. Fortunately, you're also an American Standard owner, which means you've got heating and cooling built and tested to keep going, no matter what happens. American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, built to a higher standard.
Or American Standard dealer, Don Myers, Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling.
If you haven't seen the large new showroom at Laban Feed Mill on County Road 000 just east of Berne, now is the perfect time to come and see our expanded inventory. Fall is a great time to sow or repair your lawn with our ExecuTurf Lawn Seed. We also carry a large selection of fertilizers, herbicides, and insecticides for your lawn and garden needs. Don't forget to ask us about our Pro Pig DuraCube Softener Salt, the cleanest and purest softening salt available today. Layman Female thanks all of you for keeping an eye out for farm equipment on the roadways during harvest season, and we look forward to seeing you here soon.
These days, peace of mind starts at your front door. Innovative Concepts has been helping protect families for over 30 years with our trusted security experience. From smart cameras to burglary alarm systems with local 24/7 monitoring, we install it all. With a low monthly monitoring fee, protecting what matters most has never been easier. Call Innovative Concepts Audio Video today to schedule your free in-home consultation.
At FM Investment Services, we continue to serve and advise our clients with dedication and experience, and our team includes 2 registered investment professionals. Lee Flickinger, with over 30 years of experience helping clients navigate their financial journeys, and Lori Garwood, bringing more than 25 years of investment expertise to the table. Together, Lee and Lori are committed to helping you achieve your financial goals, and supporting them is Tina Marbaugh, Administrative Assistant, who has 4.5 years of experience in the investment field. Call us today, 260-368-9939 to schedule your consultation. FM Investment Services, experience you can trust, advice you can count on.
With origins dating back to 1931, National Oil and Gas is a regional provider of bulk tank fuel deliveries to farmers, home heating oil deliveries to consumers, and gasoline to service stations. Our solid business practices and longevity have established us as a main force in the fueling industry. And at National Oil and Gas, our goal is to use our God-given talents and resources to serve our customers and communities each and every day. Contact us today for all your petroleum needs and how we can service you.
Apartment living at its best with an exceptional location and affordable living. Located on 000 Road in Berne, Eastview Apartments are currently offering spacious 2-bedroom apartment homes with full-size washer, dryer, range, refrigerator, dishwasher, disposal, free maintenance, private entrances, balcony or patio, and much more. Please call 260-589-8602 for further information. We know you will be proud to call Eastview Apartments your home.
Partnerships thrive, integrity leads the way, and dedication meets innovation. Tried and true. Truland Equipment. We have the tools and services you need to work the land. A John Deere provider with a broad inventory, assisting you in service and technical support. We respond to your concerns quickly. For all your equipment needs, choose Truland Equipment, where provider means partner.
And we're back one final time here on the Arcade Financial Postgame Show. We got Coach Mosier up in the booth tonight. Coach, fresh off a victory on senior night. Hey, got to like to send your seniors out with a convincing victory within conference right here tonight against Southern Wells.
Yeah, what a great group of senior kids. We have 10 seniors on this team. And I was even talking to them pregame tonight, so we always have pregame. We do the legacy papers, we call it. And they have to write about kind of the legacy they want to leave as 4 categories: Starfire football player, the son who will be remembered as someday, the future husband and future father. And it's not easy for a senior 18-year-old kid to have to get up there and share that in front and be vulnerable in front of their teammates and their classmates. But we have a really great group, and they have some really good things to say about their legacy they wanted to leave. But I even told them, I was looking today trying to what seniors to nominate for academic All-State, which is a big deal. And we have, I think, the most ever that I've nominated. I nominated 7 of our kids for Academic All-State, which is awesome. So this is a great senior class. And we're excited. We talked about the postseason there. We have a lot of potential, but also we have great potential just as much to possibly lose week 1 if we're not ready to go, because Madison Grant's a great team, and they're going to be out for blood against us. So we have film, and we gave some assignments right there to come on Monday morning with some assignments on Madison Grant, and should be a good game next Friday.
Coach, I know it's tough on you. You got people coming through the school telling you about how easy the schedule is down the stretch.
Who is that?
I don't know. I've heard some names out there
poo-pooing
the strength of schedule down the stretch. And, hey, I tell you what, in the first quarter, you're always saying, hey, these guys are tough. You're seeing the best things out of your opponent, and you're seeing what they can do.
Sure.
But Southern Wells, they came out ready to play tonight.
They did, and I was a little nervous early on there. We had to work hard offensively to get some stuff. And part of that was Ty just kind of easing back in, maybe being a little nervous with his knee, but he played really well, and he looks good to go, I think, for the postseason here. But, yeah, they moved the ball offensively, too. We just got some turnovers and stops on 4-down turnovers and a fumble down inside the 20-yard line. So that first half could have been much different pretty quick there. And then we just had some guys make plays offensively. Will Patterson with an electric run there, and Derek McCain down the sidelines. But the nice thing about those two plays are guys blocking downfield, which is something we've been harping pretty hardcore. But, yeah, they're an improved team. They have some good seniors as well. And there's 2 sets of brothers, and Slusher's an all-conference player, first-team all-conference player in my opinion, somewhere. I don't know where, but he's an all-conference player. It has to be. So
he's over 1,000 yards passing now, and very near 1,000 yards rushing. So
So again, they're physical, which is good for us. As comparison again for Madison Grant, is going to be a pretty physical team as well. Madison Grant brings back the 2 of their running backs from last year. Their fullback, big 44, who's a 225-pound fullback who gave us 100 yards on us last year, and then O.J. Blackwell, the wingback, who had 100 yards as well. So we have to have our defense ready to go, and then offensively we have to be able to give Ty time. And hopefully the run game going a little bit better, which we had good stats in the run game tonight. But still, I thought there were times we were missing blocks, and I think Will played great. But there's a couple times I showed me missed some holes too, so it can be even better. But we'll keep working and getting better because we have all cylinders turning right now.
Yeah, I think we should probably mention this stat for some of the folks out there who might think we throw the ball a little bit too much. But tonight, 233 yards passing, 238 yards rushing. I'd say that's the definition of balance right there. Some notes were taken up here earlier.
That's interesting. So we rushed more than we passed for. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah. So on a serious note, real quick, I just want to talk. I don't know if he's listening. I'm sure he's not listening, but obviously tragedy tonight. I don't know if you heard up here, but Coach Odell's father passed away suddenly, right before game time, and so he's up there. Wasn't here, obviously. Him and Jackie are up at the hospital. Easton, though, came and played, and I mean, obviously, was super emotional. So it's kind of cool, I guess, to see our players rally around him and our coaching staff and protect him and to keep him safe and love on him, because, man, that's tragedy sucks and it's inevitable, but it's good to have a community like we have and be part of something where you can love on each other when stuff like that happens. So we're thinking about the Odells and we're praying for Jesse.
Absolutely. Shout out to the Odells tonight. We are thinking and praying for you, no doubt about it. Coach, a good victory for your boys tonight against a game Southern Wells opponent. Good luck next week against Madison Grant and what looks to be one of the best matchups in the opening round of the playoffs in the IHSA football playoff.
Thanks, Phil Provost.
Thank you, sir. Welcome in Jeff Lehman one final time here on the RK Financial Postgame Show, and he's about to give us the Berne Witness Player of the Game, sponsored by FM Investments Raymond James. So for that, we go to Mr. Jeff Lehman.
Well, I mean, his stats may not be like, hey, you're going to give him Player of the Game for that, but I think he had a huge run. We saw the huge run, but he had some really big runs that I feel like really turned things around for South Adams as they were struggling offensively. But Will Patterson, he finishes the game, 9 rushes, 87 yards at a 9.7 yards per carry average with 1 touchdown. He had that big one, 52-yarder.
One of the best plays we've seen all year.
Absolutely. But even before that, I feel like he had some big runs that really kind of helped South Adams just spring forward offensively when they were struggling to find the rhythm there. So I'm going to go ahead and give Will Patterson your player of the game.
Well-deserving, a kid who's just been solid all season long. And whether he's putting up the great stats or not, he's always finding a way to contribute to winning football. And the energy that he brings on a weekly basis is championship level, no doubt. Titus Lehman finishes with 222 yards on 22 attempts, 14 completions, and a touchdown as well. Zayden Balmer a big night in cleanup duty. Had a big run of 51 yards tonight. Colton Sprunger had a 27-yard run. Everybody able to get into the mix tonight for South Adams. Another big night from Wesley Somerset with 6 catches, goes over 100 yards. Derek McCain, 4 for 93 and a touchdown. And Jax had 5 catches as well. It was a pretty good all-around night for South Adams and the seniors, who were able to wrap it up on their home turf with a victory. Again, they'll be in action, of course, one more time at least here at Starfire Field for a big one next week against Madison Grant in the opening round of the Class A football playoff here at South Adams. For my broadcast partner, Jeff Lehman, our producer, Eric Litweiler, and our camerawoman, Allie West, I am Phil Provost. We'll see you